I have hot chocolate. Are you fucking jealous? You fucking jealous, bro? Bet you are. Wish your chocolate was this hot. Bet you wish you were just scalded in the mouth like me. Fucking loser. My family just got here and now I can't hang out in Mika's stream. Sad. Time to abandon your family. Time to abandon your family for a parasocial relationship with a mid-looking girl from the internet. Oh, it's hot! Bombaclot! I really hate it when homeless people don't spread Christmas cheer. Can't wait to, after stream, me and my dad are gonna dress up as the Grinch and we're gonna go throw rocks at homeless people in the name of Christmas joy. Ugh. Alright, I should probably turn the camera on. Hello. I'm so overjoyed with Christmas spirit, and I definitely want to be here all the time. I love Christmas. It's so good. I can't imagine anything else I'd rather be doing. Ah! Thank you for the sub, Dempsey. What marrying they Christmas? Definitely not me. Definitely not me. I think if you make your hot chocolate with water instead of milk, you need to be shot. That's my hot take of the day. I think you should be shot for that. Thank you, Siggy Grips. How's your guys' fucking Christmas Eve with, like, family and stuff? Must be nice! Must be nice! What else would you be doing but talking to us? You know, I was trying to take, like, a week off from streaming. Because the holidays just make me so intensely fucking miserable. And then I remembered that isolating makes me feel worse. I feel even more bad if I'm just by myself sleeping all the time. Because I can't quite get to the point, because I definitely have some sort of sleep disorder probably. Because I need 12 hours to feel normal. But I can't quite get to the 24-hour mark where I'm sleeping all the time. Never ending. So it's those waking hours where I'm by myself and really miserable. So I gotta do something with them hours. You look like Noelle. I was going for a desk, but we don't know what desk looks like yet. But you know, God willing, God willing. You bet you have big EP disease? I do. It's actually a problem. I feel tired all the time. Thank you, Lander. Merry Quaismois. 8 months of slow burgers and pregnant gasters. This Christmas Eve has been hell. I have omega flu bombarassing me to the clot. That's quite a sentence. It's quite a sentence to read. Oh god, hold on. I need to read that again. I have omega flu bombarassing me to the clot. Thank you, Super Shin, for all the subs. Thank you. I started constantly falling asleep and taking 2-hour naps midday. How many 2-hour naps do you take a day? That might be a problem, too. I'm convinced I have some sort of minor narcolepsy because I only feel rested on 10 hours of sleep. 8 hours is nowhere near enough, and I'm tired of bitch all day long, regardless of how much coffee I drink. Yeah, that's what I feel. That's what I feel. I need a lot more fucking sleep than the average person. It's legitimately a problem. Thank you, Full Stroke, for all the gifted subs. My Christmas Eve has been pretty meh. We have a windstorm coming here after a while, which is going to fuck up my plants. My plans going on to the local park with unsalted peanuts and hard-boiled eggs to feed the crows. Well, that's cute that you want to feed the crows. That's adorable. Yeah, we're having quite a storm ourselves here in Los Angeles. It's pretty bad. I can't get Freddie to go outside and take a piss. She refuses, so I think her bladder is going to explode, or she's gonna bite and blast somewhere in my house, and there's nothing I can really do about it, because I take her outside in the rain, and she just looks at me like I'm fucking stupid. If you keep streaming each day, you'll hit partner really fast. That's too exhausting. I need more sleep than that. I've got pee pads all over my house for the dogs. I don't have any pee pads. I don't think, because she's never seen one before. I don't know if she would even know what to do with a pee pad. If she saw one, she'd probably just, see it as paper. She might, like, try to eat it. I don't think she'd pee on it, though. Pretty gay week to rain all week. In Cali? Yeah, I agree. That's the good shit. It could have rained any time else, or actually it could have just done like the normal California thing where it doesn't rain at all. My main issue is that it's going to fuck up all of my bougainvilleas because they seem to not like it when it rains for a straight week because they're a desert plant. Even though they're just now recovering from the last time it rained for a week straight, and now they're getting more of it, which is not fun. Just do a 24-hour stream, and then you'll be so exhausted you'll probably get 30+ hours of sleep. I can't do that anymore. I used to be able to do stuff like that when I was in my early 20s. If I try to stay up 24 hours in my 30s, it hurts me physically. Like, I get really sick. I'll actually have a fever the next day if I do that. I can't be doing that shit. I should have started streaming when I was still in my 20s, but now I'm too old for it. I'm too much of a grandma now. Thank you, Tommy280 for the sub. We don't even have snow here in Switzerland. Isn't that like the whole point of Switzerland? What do you mean you don't have snow there? That's the whole deal. When you're going to make a drawing tutorial, I don't want to do art content anymore. It doesn't really do well, and it's more effort than it's worth to do, because then I have to, like, draw something, and I have to worry about the drawing being good. I have to worry about the tutorial being understandable. So the last time I did an art tutorial, and my favorite video on this channel is actually my color theory video. I liked doing that a lot. I thought it was really fun to do, even though it was a lot of effort. I thought I had some valuable information that didn't get really shared too much in terms of color theory, because, everybody does, like, oh, red means angry, and love, and blood, and blue means sad, and melancholy. Like, everybody does that for a color theory tutorial, but I had, like, a legitimate method for, actually picking your colors and making your art look more cohesive with it. So I thought I'd put that down into the YouTube verse, and I thought, I'll sandwich a bunch of really dense information with some jokes so that it's easier to pay attention, it's easier to digest, so you're enthused the entire time. So I put that video out there. I was really proud of it. 2 weeks later, and this was when I was like at 500 subs, mind you. 2 weeks later, a channel that was much bigger than mine churned out the exact same video with the exact same fucking information. And this person, I knew they were copying me because I went back in this guy's channel history. And he had never attempted to be funny in his entire fucking life because he's not a funny dude. He just shat out, you know, something with the same rhythm as my color theory tutorial, with, you know, the whole shit posting, meme editing that I tend to employ in the things that I make. And then they went over the same exact, limited color palette information, that I thought hadn't really been gone over much on YouTube. And then they totally, the algorithm gapped me because they had, I think, like 80,000 subscribers at the time, and I had 500. So that's why I don't want to fucking make art content anymore. Because I feel like it's such a niche thing where a lot of art creators have already covered the same topics that it tends to get very cannibalistic. And you know, if you're a smaller creator, which I guess I'm not technically anymore, I've more than gapped that person since that whole thing happened. But I still don't want to fucking do it. Just because I think I just hate artists. I don't like other art people because they tend to be just, you know, in it for clout, and I don't want to bother with all that shit. Merry Christmas, I have failed you completely and it's solely my fault, all cause of self-pity. I'll have to fix my life, not for you, but for me, even though I'm not social. I'll come back someday because I have to apologize to you and your friends. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Thank you for the $3. Are you okay? I have no idea what you're talking about. Steal one of his videos, he owes you one. His video catalog is boring. I don't want to do that because he has nothing else of value on his channel. I'm not gonna like name drop the guy because I don't want to be mean, because now that would technically be punching down since I have more subscribers than him in current day. But yeah, I wouldn't say his channel is particularly interesting. And I have other things I want to talk about, and it kind of coincides with, like, you know, my whole thing is I don't want to do art as a career anymore. So I don't want to, like, also do art on YouTube. And I'm worrying about how many views is this going to get? Is it going to be worth my time? That kind of takes away from my integrity when making art, again. So, I don't want to do that. I just want to make art for myself. I don't want to make art for YouTube. Art is just a thing that I do for me, basically. Hi, I love your videos. Funny, please don't leave. I'm right here. Don't worry, I'm right here. Unfortunately, psychologically creatives have a tendency not to take responsibility for their actions. Not saying every creative is like that, but it seems like he was exactly that. Dude, I hang out with Beazle all the time. Well, not all the time. I've hung out with him twice. I'm gonna hang out with him on Saturday. And Beazle is in all of these content creator circles because Beazle is like an OG what's it fucking called? Concept artist. He's in a lot of concept artist content creator circles, kind of against his will. And he says for the most part that all of these people are shysty. They all kind of hide behind the, oh, ooh, I'm just a little nerdy artist, I'm just a little guy. But they're all just evil. They're all ontologically fucking evil people. So I kind of don't want to be part of that community. What happened to the Expedition 33 stream? Oh, you mean the VOD? Oh, because we're making the highlight. The highlight should drop today, so you can check that out. It's pretty funny. The dichotomy of choosing between money and creative expression. Yeah, it doesn't matter what niche you're trying to fill. Money is going to corrupt you. I left my family dinner for this. We were saying grace at the table when I realized, wait a minute, Kamikaze Short Bus is on, and I ran to the family computer. My mother is now crying, but I don't even think so got me any gifts this year, so maybe this is karma. Well, I value that choice. I think that was the right choice. Because I don't have a family, so I don't think anybody else is allowed to have a family, so good choice. If you really want to be a true fan, you should abandon your family, so I can relate to you more. The colonoscopy is a metaphor for watching YouTube in 2025. Sure, maybe. You claim to hate Christmas, yet you join the reindeer games. Curious. I have these on because I look cute in them, alright? Let's not get confused here, okay? Everybody likes a cat girl. Everybody likes a reindeer girl. I look fucking uwu. I look moe in this, so that's why they're on, okay? It's because I'm a furry. It's because I'm a furry, let's be real. Wow, I really wish... Okay, I need to remind myself. I complain about this every stream, that the YouTube chat breaks. And then, I have to force myself to look at everything mashed together in Streamlabs, and it's very difficult to keep up with. Be like Batman and make a family by stealing orphans. I could do that. I might adopt at some point, because my dating life is trash and nobody wants to commit and nobody wants to get married and have kids anymore, so I might have to adopt. So that might be a real thing that I have to do. You're a furry like YMS? Maybe. I'm not really into horses. I think YMS's furry is a horse. I think a horse is a shit choice for a fursona. Because horses are scary. I don't like the way horses look. They're too big. They have those weird jellyfish eyes. All my homies hate horses. You can't read them. Their body language is too mysterious. You never know when one's, like, gentle or one's really afraid of you and about to kick you in your fucking guts and kill you. I don't like horses. They freak me out. Horses were made for horror films monsters. Yeah, I agree. I think horses are inherently evil. Depending on the horse breed, they can get up a ton and beyond. Yeah, fuck that. That's evil. I don't think horses should be allowed to do that. I think they need to, I think the devs need to reset that. They need to be nerfed. I think they need to nerf horses, because they're not a good animal. They're fucked up. They're all sorts of fucked up. They're not good in terms of their own biology. I believe a horse can't barf. So if a horse has, like, a stomach bug, it's fucked. It's going to die from the stomach bug, because it doesn't have the ability to throw up. They're like a tank on stilts. If a horse breaks its leg, that's also game over for the horse. You have to fucking put it down. If you look at the bone structure of a horse, it's got, like, the same, structure of limbs, except, like, the hoof. The hoof is, like, the entire horse is balancing itself on one finger. If you look at the bones, horses are like this. They're like that big fucking submarine of meat, walking like this all the fucking time. I think we need to get rid of those. They're not suited for this planet. My mom's horse is a rescue, and she turned around in a panic and launched me about 8 feet across the riding arena. See, that's what I'm fucking talking about. Dude, the horses are evil. I hate them. They're freaky as hell. I've also never, like, met somebody who was really into horses who was mentally stable. That's why there's that paradigm of the horse girl, because they're all like that. There's always something wrong with horse girls. I don't know what it is, but God, one of my teachers in college was a horse girl. And she took us to the equestrian center where she stored her horse. And then she would just kind of clean off its penis in front of all of us, and she would tell us fun facts about the horse's penis while, like, picking off fucking wood chips and shit out of the sheath. And then the horse would get excited, and the horse would start, like, running around in circles, and there would be, like, this weird noise that it would make. It was like this kind of sonic boom that it wasn't coming from the feet. It wasn't coming from the rush of wind around the horse. It was coming because the air around it that was generated, the wind that was generated from the horse going at fucking Mach 10, was kind of echoing inside of the horse's foreskin, and she gave us that information. She's like, oh, fun fact, that if you're wondering what that noise is, it's coming from my horse's big floppity dick as it runs around. So, yeah, I don't... Horse girls freak me out.
Brought to you by our sponsor Elmer's Glue, because we hate horses too.
Thank you for saving up your text-to-speech points for that, Jordan. It's very, very valuable use. Yeah, the sonic boom schlong. I don't know how else to describe it. It almost feels like I'm describing a nightmare I had, because it doesn't feel like a real thing that happened. But I'm like 90% sure that was a real thing. I don't really talk to anybody I went to college with So I couldn't ask anybody to fact check me on that. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. None of those words should be used together at any point in human history. I see, so childhood trauma is the reason you hate horses. I wasn't a child, I was like 24. I was 24 when this happened. I guess that was 10 years ago, damn. Time really goes by fast when you're watching a horse run really fast and make echoing noises through its foreskin. I hate this planet. I want to go home. I want to go back to fucking Mars. I'm 24 now. My condolences. Ugh! Big floppity horse schlong. Oh yeah, let me tell you about my colonoscopy. You guys want to read my colonoscopy results with me? I'm gonna open it in a new tab. You guys can't see it because then you'll know what fucking hospital I go to. So you guys don't get to see the results, but I'll read them. I'll read them for you.
Let's read those bad boys.
Why did you have to get a colonoscopy? Half of it is because I'm a hypochondriac. And the other half is like, you know, it's kind of warranted. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but people in their 20s and 30s are getting colon cancer all of a sudden. When that used to be like only a disease people in their 50s and 60s got. And I think it has something to do with how much fucking poison is in our goddamn food supply. All of the microplastics and shit. Thank you, Moff Stowe, for the super chat. Everyone should get a colonoscopy between 30 and 35. Can't stress this enough. I cheated death thanks to my first colonoscopy at 32. Fuck cancer. Don't let it take an inch. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should start getting your fucking colonoscopies at like 20. Probably 30. You're probably more likely to swing it if you're 30. You can maybe, you know, skip it if you're 20 if you really want to, you know, play God a little bit with your bowels. But yeah, I would start getting your colonoscopies as soon as you're 30 years old, because colon cancer is one of the most easily preventable cancers, but it's also the most common and some of the most deadly cancer you can get. So, you know, why risk it? You should start getting a colonoscopy as soon as you can. I want everybody to report back. Everybody in this chat needs to report back with their colonoscopy results next week. And I bet you're wondering, oh, but Nika, and I went to the doctor and I told him I want a colonoscopy, and he said I was too young for it because colonoscopies are for 50 and 60-year-olds. Okay, so here's how you get a colonoscopy. You have to gaslight your doctor. You have to gaslight your doctor like your doctor likes to gaslight you. You have to reverse Uno that motherfucker. You have to tell him, you have to go on WebMD, and you have to look up all the signs and symptoms of colon cancer. And then you have to, like, make some stuff up. You have to go to your doctor and say, hey, doc, my asshole is bleeding. Some days I'm really constipated, and some days I have diarrhea, and some days I'm constipated and have diarrhea on the same day. I'm straining a lot to shit. My bowels feel like they're melting inside of me. I shat out little chunks of my colon, I'm pretty sure. And you have to tell your doctor all these things. You tell them you got, like, fucking bloating and pressure in your lower abdomen. And they can't, like, really check for this. They can't verify just by looking at you that, like, oh, you're just making that up. Because they have to check. They have to go in there and make sure things are okay. So that's how you get a colonoscopy. You have to do a little swindling, a little sleight of hand to get your fucking colonoscopy. I got mine at 40 since it runs in the family, but they don't fact check that either. Yeah, they don't care if you have a family history. That's not enough for them to check. You should probably just, you know, make up a bunch of shit, and then you should be able to get one. And depending on your health insurance, it could either take 3 months or like 2 weeks before you get it. But thankfully, colon cancer is pretty slow growing. You basically, you only have to do this like once every 10 years. Because colon cancer takes a really long fucking time to grow inside of you. So I don't have to get another colonoscopy until I'm like fucking 45. I did get like, I got one when I was 30, and then I got another one at 33 because I'm a hypochondriac. But you know, it was because my mom died of cancer, and I'm just like, why would I risk it? I'm just gonna get another one because I don't trust doctors, because they could always be wrong. They could always, you know, misjudge the situation, so it's good to get a second opinion. So I got another colonoscopy at 33. So yeah, you should definitely get them. When I went to get one the first time, the surgeon just told me to eat more fiber. Yeah, that's what they told me too. Which is, you know, that's a good way to prevent colon cancer, just increasing your fiber uptake. Most adults in the United States, probably in a lot of places, they don't get enough fiber. So that's a good way to not get colon cancer. Just have fiber in your diet. Get that Metamucil out. It's that horrible orange stuff. It's not horrible. It's just like if you wait too long to drink it, it congeals and it becomes very unpleasant to swallow. So what I do is I take like fucking shots of the shit. I pour it like a spoonful in a shot glass and then I like throw it back really fast before it has a chance to get all like glooby. And that's a good way to get fiber because you know you can't really rely on your diet too much for the amount of fiber that you actually need to avoid getting colon cancer. I managed to get my tumor removed after I begged my mom and had to exaggerate because the doctors didn't take me seriously at first. Yeah, doctors will do everything they can to avoid treating you, unfortunately. Doctors are the scummiest people alive, if that wasn't made clear by the video I just made. So you have to be just as shiesty as them in order to get them to take you seriously. People always be lacking vitamin D too. Vitamin D, yeah. Oh, that's another thing. So, you know that whole thing where people always tell you, oh, yeah, vitamin D, you can just get it from the sun. You just have to go outside. That's a bunch of bullshit. That's a myth. You don't really absorb that much from standing out in sunlight. You have to take a vitamin for it. Take a fucking vitamin D supplement. Fucking YouTube chat broke again. God damn it, dude. Please show pits? No. Why would I do that? Why would I want to do... Why are people into armpits now? Can somebody answer me that? Riddle me this, Batman! Why are armpits sexy now? Anyway, back to my colonoscopy results. Let's read those.
Go into my chart. 9 new test results.
5 messages from your care team. I should probably read those. I haven't read those yet. Let's see what my doctor said about my butthole. Important to know about my internals. Armpits have never and will never be sexy. I agree. They stink. MRI results. Your team knows you have some missing care gaps. Oh yeah, one of the reasons I got a colonoscopy this time is because I've had like this abdominal pain for 2 years that wouldn't go away. It's like on and off. Sometimes I'll feel it, and then sometimes I'll go months without feeling it at all. I got an MRI for it. I got a colonoscopy for it. I got an ultrasound for it. They didn't find anything, so I can only... The only answer is that it's probably a deadlifting injury. I probably just fucked up my back deadlifting improperly 2 years ago. So that's why. Let's see. Anyway, here we go. Test results. Let's take a look-see. Take a look-see. Congrats on the 100k subscribers. Thanks! This means you have approximately 1,000 times as many followers as Charles Manson, and look at what he was able to achieve. The sky's the limit for you. Really, I hope you have a tolerable Christmas, you rule. Thank you, Tom Kent! Tom Kent. That made me think of the League of Legends character. You should change your name so you're no longer the League of Legends character. Thank you, Sanguine Hairline 3223 for the super chat. Yeah, doctors suck. I was almost paralyzed in a dirt bike accident, and the doctor didn't believe I couldn't feel my legs until I got an x-ray. Showing my spine was shattered into pieces. That's what happened to my brother a couple weeks ago. I made a short. I posted a short about this, but he got into a fight at the gym, and he punched somebody in the face. And he dislocated his shoulder, and he got a fracture. And he couldn't feel or move his arm anymore, and he went to one hospital, and they're like, oh, you're fine, there's nothing wrong with you. And there was clearly something very wrong with him. So then he went to a different hospital, and they're like, oh yeah, you have a fracture and a dislocated shoulder. So I don't know what the fucking previous hospital was smoking, but, you know, they should probably lay off of it. Thank you, FJ Hoos, for the gifted sub, thank you. Huh, I didn't know one of my favorite Deltarune streamers could transform into Noah in all seriousness. Hiya guys and gals, hope you all have happy holidays! I'm so excited for Deltarune tomorrow. Did you guys look at the fucking ARG? I have no idea what it means. But it's interesting. I don't know what it means because I'm too stupid. But I'll let other people figure that out. Anyway, colonoscopy, we keep getting fucking distracted. Let's look at the results. Colonoscopy. When I was in the hospital for the colonoscopy, I was waiting around in my little hospital bed, and I was like hooked up to all the monitors and stuff, and I was hooked up to an IV, and somewhere deep within the hospital there was a nurse, and she couldn't stop saying 6-7, and every time she said it, my blood pressure would increase on the little monitor, and it would start beeping a lot, because I feel very nervous when brain rot reaches the professional sector. 6-7 is not what I want to hear when I'm about to be put under and have a mildly invasive procedure done on my body. So that's a little scary, is when doctors and nurses, when you start getting older, doctors and nurses are also becoming closer to you in age, and that's a little bit disorienting. I really don't like that. And then they wheeled me into the procedure room, and they filled me up with a Fent. I don't know if you've ever had Fent, but I've had it twice now, and I can understand why there's an epidemic of it, because that shit's so good. Feels great. I love Fent. Fent feels awesome. So they loaded me up with Fent. I wasn't quite out yet, but then they started doing the procedure anyway. And they started putting the camera around my butthole, and then they put my butthole on like a big screen right in front of me. And then they just rammed it in, and I'm like, whoa, wait, that's not how this is supposed to work, you fucking bitch! And then right after that, I passed out. I don't remember what else happened. And then I woke up in a different room, so... So I hope she wasn't too upset by me speaking Fentonese in her procedure room. I didn't mean to call her a bitch. I was just really loopy, and I didn't appreciate a camera being stuck into my asshole before I was like totally out of it. Because the first colonoscopy, I was just like out cold before anything happened. This one, they just like they jumped the gun a little bit, and they started worming around in my guts. It didn't hurt, but it was not fun. I didn't enjoy feeling it. And you know, the whole purpose of being knocked out is so I don't feel anything and I'm not aware of the situation, but they just didn't wait for that part. So, thankfully it wasn't like a major surgery or anything. They weren't like cutting into me. That would have sucked. Thankfully it was just a camera in my asshole. Let's see. What else we got? Let's see. Quality of bowel prep. This is your score for how much of the sauce you're supposed to drink. So when you get a colonoscopy, they give you like a fucking keg, depending on what your health insurance wants to cover. Let's see. Do I have anything like I need a visual reference for this? I'll be right back. I need you guys to see how bad it is. Because, you know, I'm encouraging you guys to get a colonoscopy, so I'm trying to tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly of it. The procedure itself is fine. It's the prep that's the worst part. I'll be right back.
Oh, yes.
My office is flooding. There's rainwater in my office. Fuck! Alright, I've returned with my visual aid. So, when you do a colonoscopy, you have to do something called colonoscopy prep, and it starts a week before the colonoscopy, you have to start eating a low residue diet, and this can vary a lot depending on where you go, but basically, you can't have, like, fruit peels or anything that's difficult to digest, because I guess that stuff kind of stays in your bowels for a little while, probably up to a week. So you can't have that. You have to eat, like, fucking white rice and peanut butter sandwiches, for, like, 3 days before. The day before, you can't have anything. You can have chicken broth, and you can have Jell-O, but it can't be, like, red, purple, or blue Jell-O. It has to be green, because red and purple and blue, those look like blood or something inside of your butthole, and it can be misconstrued as a problem. So you have to be really cleaned out. And then they give you something called colonoscopy prep, which is essentially salt water, because salt water gives you diarrhea. It's salt water with added electrolytes, so you don't die from essentially dysentery when you're shitting your brains out. And it's this much. This is how much fucking colonoscopy prep you have to drink. Like, this entire thing, you have to drink all of it. You have to start at like 6 p.m. before the day before the procedure. It's very difficult to drink this much. It'd be fine if it was just regular water, but again, it's salty. It's very disgusting. It makes you gag if you drink it too fast, so you have to take a long time to drink all this. And I was up till 3 in the fucking morning drinking this shit. And then my procedure was at 10, I believe, so I basically didn't sleep, trying to drink this much salt water. They tell you, oh, if you put it in the refrigerator, if it's chilled, it won't be as bad. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't make any fucking difference. They're just lying to you. And this is why I'm convinced that doctors don't give a shit about you, because nobody has invented an easier way to do this. This is what you have to do for a colonoscopy. You have to. This is bigger than my fucking head, bro. How is this a reasonable thing to expect somebody to do? And then as soon as you drink it, you're gonna start peeing out of your butt. The goal is to have zero matter bubbling around in your guts. It's essentially pee. It's butt pee. So it's pretty unpleasant the day before, I gotta say, but it's good that you only have to do it once every 10 years at the very least. At the very least. Up till 3 a.m. chugging butthole juice before getting fucked up on fent. Hell yeah! Yes! Do the pills if you can. Yeah, if you're lucky, they give you the pills. I guess if you complain enough about the juice, they can give you the pills. But that's not what's going to happen for the average Joe. They're not really going to be super sympathetic to you unless you have some sort of, like, swallowing problem. At what age should someone start doing it? 30. Maybe even 25, because people are, like, getting diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer at 30, so it takes a long time to grow, so try to catch it early. The food supply is poison. You should really get them. Doctors still aren't on this trend where they're recommending you get colonoscopies early, because they're all fucking stupid. They're always really delayed because they gotta trust the science. They gotta wait for the FDA to approve what they're supposed to tell people, and they're always fucking delayed. So start getting them at 25, 30 at the latest, I'd say. We're all chugging microplastics now. Get your colonoscopy at 24. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way to get rid of the microplastics in your body. They haven't invented something that just leaches them all out. You have lots of plastic in your ass right now, and it's causing problems. So you should start early. We all have about a spoon's worth of plastic in our brain. Yeah. Guess just imagine how much is in your butt, though. Probably a lot more. Fuck the food supply. Too much to ask the U.S. to keep the food we eat clean. Oh yeah, they're never gonna do that. You gotta start taking the homesteading pill, and then you're gonna end up, like, by proxy ultra right wing on accident, because that seems to be the trend. You learn about making your own food, and then you start having a very extreme hatred of the government, and then somehow that manifests as hating minorities as well, for, like, no reason, but I've heard that's the trend. Try not to hate minorities if you grow your own food. Those things, they don't have to be... They can be mutually exclusive. You don't have to hate minorities if you become a farmer, I'm just saying. But yeah, growing your own food isn't a bad idea. Then again, there's probably just a lot of microplastics in the water supply anyway, so you're probably just dumping plastic water into your plants. So you have to, like, get a whole system going. You have to, like, make a fucking filter for your plant water, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the solution is, but I can tell you, at the very least, get a colonoscopy at 24. This is a bit late. Thank you, man touches grass, for the tip. I haven't been to the doctor in 5 to 7 years. Currently, I take basic measurements and upload them to an LLM. My mom and aunt work in healthcare industry, and I've heard some sketchy stories. I'd love to hear some of your sketchy stories. It's like, I don't blame you for not going to the doctor, because sometimes it's just a fucking waste of time. But, you know, there's just things that you don't really know about yourself, because the issue with a lot of cancers is that they're completely asymptomatic until they're actually causing problems and really deadly in your body. So that's why it's good to, at the very least, maybe every 1 or 2 years, just get like a screening or something, if you can. First stream I've caught actually live. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for coming. Hello. Kami, can we have a cup reveal? What, a cup? A cup? What's a cup reveal? What does that mean? Anyway, let's see. Back to my results here. Let's see what we got. Unprepared colon segment with mucosa not seen due to solid stool that cannot be cleared. I guess I was slightly constipated. Minor amount of residual staining. Oh wait, no, this is just the oh no, this is like the scoring system. It's 0 to 3. So I got my right colon was a 2, my transverse colon was a 3, my left colon was a 2. So that's I think that's like a solid B. my colon prep score was about a B. So that's good. I couldn't finish all of the chug, by the way. I think I left about this much because I just fucking couldn't do it. But, you know, it was good enough. Let's see. What else they saying?
Oh, yes.
Extent of procedure cecum. I don't know what that means.
You better hide that big ass forehead.
Let's see. Instruments used. Olympus pediatric colonoscope. I've got a child's ass, ladies and gentlemen. That's like the most ooh-woo pick-me thing. Like, oh, I'm such a small bean, ooh-woo. My ass is so tiny. I need a child's colonoscope. Oh man, I'm the world's smallest bean. I'm a 34-year-old man, and I need a kid's colonoscopy tool. It's like a big compliment, I think, actually.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah! The microplastic thing is apocalyptic. It's in the water and the soil. It's in all the water, every crop, and it moves up the food chain. Okay, so we're just fucked, I guess. Thanks for the super chat, though. Meg Hart. Thanks, Exilus, for the tip. Hey, love your content. Thanks for always being yourself. You're welcome. I hope you're learning a lot about your butthole. I hope you're learning a lot about your colonoscopy. But yeah, after the whole procedure's done, you're still really loopy on Fent, and sleeping feels amazing. And then you eat like the best meal you've ever had in your life because you're so fucking hungry. Like you're moody and you're angry and you're starving because all you've had the previous day is chicken broth, some Jello cubes, and salt water. And then the day after, you go to, like, you can go to any restaurant. You can go, like, to the shittiest Burger King on your block, and it'll taste like a Michelin 5-star, because you're just starving. Aren't we all the microplastics we snorted along the way? Maybe. 2026, the year of butthole screenings. Bro, please stop screaming. I don't have any headphones on. That's a skill issue. Sorry. I gotta scream. Screaming is what makes a streamer a good entertainer, is if they have no vocal control. Merry Christmas, Kami from another Kami. Thank you, Kami9754. Merry Christmas. My dad has colon problems, but he just refuses to go, and I'm tired of telling him to go and seeing him in pain. Your dad's going to die, man. You gotta tell him. If he's having, like, issues, it's probably already too late. You should probably say your goodbyes to your fucking dad. He either has colon cancer or IBS or something, but it's not good either way. Thank you for the resub, Dead Virgin. Did you ever get the gift in the P.O. box? Oh, right. Right. I have some P.O. box stuff. There is a third thing in the P.O. box that showed up today. I got a notification for it. But there's a flood warning currently in my area, so I can't drive to get there because all the roads are flooded. Everything's underwater. But I have some stuff. I don't know who it's from. So we're doing a mini P.O. box opening. Hopefully all of them are dragon dildos, because I could use those. I don't know who these are from. I guess we'll have to open to see. Alright, we got this. It's heavy. It feels like a book. It's probably a book. I hope you know I don't know how to read. Do I have something sharp in here? Let's see. Do you like Has-Been a Hotel? No. Somebody tried to get me into it, but it just looks, it's just a little too gay for me, I'm sorry. It's just a little too much. It's like giving birth! Oh, shit! I don't know who this is from. I don't know who oh, wait, no, wait, there's a card, I think. Oh. Oh, there's a lot. What is happening? Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. Who's this? Who? Okay, we got a note. The fucking. What the fuck? The Mike Wazowski. Thank you. Dear. Okay. Dear Mike. I'm sorry for what you and your family are going through. Thanks for all the art tips and shit posts. Here's some McNuggets money. Sick tats and FDA approved antidepressants. Mary Chrysler. Pasagade? Who are you? What does this say? Pasagade. What is this? I don't know who this is from, but thank you. What's in the envelope? Oh shit. Bank of Jamaica. Sick. Okay, I'm gonna put this in my weird money collection next to my Korean won. I've got a couple of Korean won from I went to South Korea one time. Oh. Oh, these are stickers. Oh, these are oh, it's a Sayaka. It's Sayaka from my favorite anime. Oh, I think that's Appa from I think that's Appa from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, this is fantastic. I'm gonna put this right on my tablet. This is going right on my Cintiq right now, next to my Meat Canyon stickers. Here you go. Boom. I do in fact like jazz. I was in jazz band as a child. I don't know what manga this is from, but this is sick. I just now noticed your channel points is bees. I am in the right place. You're welcome, OMG, it's bees! You're definitely in the right place. Maybe swearing will help. Oh, these are cute. Stickers! I'm a huge fan of stickers. I'm a big sticker guy. But I have the problem where I want to keep them forever and I don't use them for anything. Like the Wallace and Gromit, Chainsaw Man. I don't know what this is. I've seen it before. I don't know what it's from, though. Nice antlers. Thanks! We got a Shinji shitting. A shit Shinji and an eye sharded. Very, very good. Hey, I love this picture. I have this saved. I've saved this on my hard drive. I love this picture. More Chainsaw Man. Oh, Robert Pattinson! Robert Pattinson, let's go. Let's go straight on the Cintiq. Let's go. Are these bumper stickers? Actually, no. I'm gonna put this on my car. Never mind. This one's going on my car. Straight to the car. I'm a big fan of bumper stickers as well. It's from Fire Punch. Thank you, Fire Punch! Oh, the Fire Punch is the anime. Okay. I still don't know who this is actually from, because I don't know. I don't recognize the name. P-Sagade. I don't know what that means. I probably would know who this is by like the profile pic in the Discord server. That's the only indication. I don't really pay attention to names. But holy shit, how did you know I like Calvin and Hobbes? Dude, my mom, oh fuck, you're gonna make me cry. Fuck. Wait, I need water so I don't cry. I need water so I don't cry. So pro tip, if you don't want to cry in front of people, you just have to like put water on your throat. Just drink anything to get rid of the tingling sensation so you don't cry like a little bitch. But me and my mom loved Calvin and Hobbes. We had like a whole collection of them. I don't know where they are. I guess they got lost to time because we just moved too many different times over the last fucking 30 years. But yeah, my mom's a huge fan of Calvin and Hobbes. I'm gonna put this right over on her ofrenda. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna keep it in. I'm gonna suck it in. I'm gonna suck it in like an adult. I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Oh, so many of them. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Huh. Nope. Sucking in like a man. I'm sucking it in like a man. I'm not gonna cry. This one's my favorite. This one's, oh man. Oh. I'm not gonna cry. Oh shit. No, it's not okay to cry. It's not okay to cry. Fuck life. I'm gonna thug it out. I'm gonna thug it out. I already cried in my last video. I don't want to cry on the stream. But this is my favorite Calvin and Hobbes book of all time. I lost this thing like 20 fucking years ago, man. My first crush ever in elementary school got me into these. I didn't even know it was a crush at the time because I was fucking stupid. I just knew that there was this cute kid in my class and he made me really anxious every time I sat next to him. And he recommended that I got into Calvin and Hobbes, and I bought like every single Calvin and Hobbes book that ever existed. I just don't know where any of them are. But thank you. Also, shout out to Kevin, the first guy I ever had a crush on in elementary school. This was where my love of short kings came from because he was like a foot shorter than me. Oh man, hope you're doing good, Kevin. Shout out to Kevin. Oh, thank you so much. And there's a Rango DVD in here. Oh wait, no, it's a Blu-ray. I don't have a Blu-ray player or a DVD player for that matter. But thank you. A foot shorter in elementary? Dude, you don't understand. Girls grow a lot faster than dudes. In elementary school. I grew really, really fast. I think by the time I was out of 5th grade, I was already 5 foot, which is abnormal. And I think I was already somewhat taller than like at least one teacher in elementary school. And then I don't know what happened, and then my growth stunted, and I ended up the family manlet at 5'7", and I never grew taller than that. Even though all the women in my family are like fucking 6 foot. Because of the Croatian genes. Everybody's a fucking huge person, except for me. I'm just a little baby girl. The baby girl that needs the child's colonoscope. I'm just a little boy. I'm just a little guy. Girls get the first growth spurt before guys. Yeah, I was taller than a lot of guys that I liked in elementary school and middle school. I don't understand the whole, I guess it's just more internet brain rot, where girls think that a guy is not worth dating if he's shorter than her. Everybody wants the 6 foot dude. I prefer shorter dudes, for a multitude of reasons. For one thing, shorter people in general, they live longer. Because when you're taller, your heart has to work harder to pump blood throughout your whole fucking body. And that taxes your lifespan a little bit. So you have less health problems the shorter you are. And I would like, one day if I manage to get married, I want to die before my husband does, so I don't have to put up with grieving for his ass, because grieving sucks really bad. Yeah, I just like shorter guys, sorry. I don't think there's anything wrong with being shorter than the girl that you're dating. I think it's comfy. I prefer someone who isn't shallower than a puddle of piss, personally. Yeah, a lot of people are shallow for the height thing. I'll tell you this, every tall guy I've dated has been an asshole. It's like they use it as a personality trait, and they don't do any character development in their life if they're really tall, because they think, oh, well, I'm above 6 foot, so I can get as many bitches as I want, and then they're just like, they're mentally stunted because they put all of their skill points in being tall. But thank you for the Calvin and Hobbes. Thank you for almost making me cry. I'm 5'9" myself. 5'9" is the ideal male height. I'll say it once and I'll say it again. It's like 2 inches taller than me. I don't mind taller than me, but I think 5'9" is the best. I'm 5'7", so it's like comfy too, because you can like reach the person when you're making out, and you don't have to like crane your fucking neck up to see that motherfucker. I hate that. My mom just transferred to a delivery unit in Midwest rural. Childbirth is sometimes sketchy as hospitals have limited resources for staffing and care. If you ever need to give birth, go to a larger hospital in a city with an ICU. Also, happy holiday. Thank you, Man Touches Grass, for that tip. Dude, the maternal mortality rate during childbirth in the United States is the highest of all developed countries. So if I get pregnant, I am going to a different country to give birth. I'm not giving birth in the fucking United States. Hell fucking no. Absolutely not. Alright, who is this one from? I think this is from a different person.
Yeah! Yeah!
5'9" is manlet mode, but it's nice. It's nice looking. You're well put together if you're 5'9". Like, no shade to taller dudes. I just like them when they're, like, proportionate, I guess. What is this? Elevate your culinary experience with Kichi! What is this? Culinary experience? Do you guys want me to do cooking streams? Is that what this means? Do I get to fuck around in my kitchen more? Is that what you guys want? Yeah, at 6'3", it's hard to put on muscle. Yeah, because your insertion points are further away from each other. So you can you put on muscle, it's not very obvious that you're doing it. Because it's got further to stretch in your body. That's why a lot of bodybuilders that are really successful, they're always short. And that's also why a lot of short guys get into bodybuilding. Because they think they're too small and they're not worthy or something because they're not fucking 6 foot. So they overcompensate by putting on a lot of muscle. But they also look really good with a lot of muscle. What the hell is this? It's a cutting board! It's a cutting board because I didn't have one the last time. I did a cooking stream, holy shit. Oh, do you guys know that the soup is still in there? It's still in my fridge. I haven't had the chance to clean it out. It's very moldy. It looks like Asmongold's house. Do you guys want to see a picture of the soup? I'm gonna take a picture of the soup real quick, and I'll post it in the general on the Discord, so you guys can see the soup. It's got its own biome inside of it. Send it to Asmongold. I wanted to send Asmongold a message on Twitter because he reacted to a clip of me playing the Hassan dog game. And I thought it would just be funny to ask him, like, jokingly for royalties for using my content on his stream. But you have to be, like, Twitter verified or blue check marked for it, and I don't want to give fucking Elon Musk my $8. I have too much pride to do that, so I just didn't sign up for Twitter verified just so I could message Asmongold. Oh well. Maybe some other time! I'll be right back, I need to take a picture of the soup.
Mika, do not turn into moldy penis animal. Also, Merry Xmas.
Join the Discord if you want to see pictures of soup. Pictures of moldy soup. Exclusive.
Huh? RIP donation, somebody donate while I was out of my chair. I don't see anything. I don't see a notification. Let's see. Let's put that in Discord right now.
Right now.
Alright, incoming soup. You guys are ready? I see you guys are quivering. You're quivering for it. You're shaking. You're throbbing for the soup picture. Are you guys ready? Alright, there it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'll put it also in the camera somehow. If you guys can see it. I don't think you can see it. It just looks like it's not great. Listen, it's not great resolution because it keeps autofocusing on my face.
Mika, do not turn into moldy penis animal.
What?
Also, Merry Xmas.
What's a moldy penis animal? What's a moldy penis animal? What does that mean? Thank you, thank you. This is for blue check mark. Send the video to Asmoncock. I don't want to though, but now I guess I have to. Now I have to interact with Asmon Gold because you guys want that to happen. Okay, I'll send him. I'll send him a fucking Twitter message because I'm getting to that point, right, where I can interact with people that are like famous and stuff. And I've had a few instances of that, and it's very weird. It's kind of scary. I get very intimidated very fast. Freaks me the fuck out. Thank you, Dempsey, for all the gifted subs. Let's see, who have I don't want to like name drop people because that just sounds really gay when I do it. And also I'm like kind of a brand risk for people just because I'm a bit of an edgelord, even though my content is like my content is clean. It's just my Discord. I let people do whatever they want in my Discord server as long as it's like not grooming minors and being actually racist. But if you say no words, that's like enough for people to treat you like a fucking leper. So maybe I won't name drop those people. But yeah, I've had some interactions with people that were pretty cool that I've looked up to for a long time. It's weird. Like I should be overjoyed when I get like replies from them. But I just get like a big headache because I'm like so scared of talking to these people. I'll just look at the DM in my inbox for like 2 hours before actually opening it, and then I get really overstimulated, and then I have to walk back and forth in my apartment for 2 hours before I get the courage to open the DM. And it's like it's never anything bad. It's just like a casual conversation between two people. But I overthink the fuck out of it. But, you know, shout out to those people for having patience with me, and understanding that I'm really scared. I don't like it. I think in real life I would be normal. I think I have the ability to just be normal in person with these people. I guess it's the idea of like messages feel like turn-based combat, and I have to strategize and make sure I say the right thing, and I have to proofread it and make sure I didn't make like a goofy-ass typo, and make sure it doesn't come off as like really obsessive and autistic. And like these are some really cool fucking people, I'll tell you that. I like one of them was like the equivalent of a church pastor getting to meet the Pope for that interaction. I was like, oh, holy shit. I never in a million years did I ever think this fucking interaction would happen, and it did! And it fucked me up! It fucked me right the fuck up! Jesus! Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, hi, boys. Hi, Boris.
Jay Schlatt? No, it's not Jay Schlatt. Jay Schlatt's cool. I would also have an aneurysm if I spoke to Jay Schlatt. It would scare me. It would scare the shit out of me. Mark reply. Well, I'm not gonna tell you guys who it is if you guess. I'm just gonna keep that information to myself. Just for their sake. Because I don't want their like fan bases to be like,
Oh, you can't be interacting with that person. You can't do that. That person's evil and bad and racist.
and I don't want them to have to deal with it, and I don't want me to have to deal with them dealing with it. So, yep. There it is. Don't shock the dog. I will if he's misbehaving. I will. The trick is to never hold anyone in high regard. We're all hairless apes. You don't fucking understand. You don't understand. Okay? You just don't. You don't get. You don't get. You don't get it. Okay? You're looking super tan. Thanks.
Oh, yes.
If I look whiter in videos, it's because I put like color correction on in the videos to make them look more aesthetically pleasing. So that's why when I'm streaming, there's no filter on. There's no color correcting. It's just my skin tone. Maya rescues mold animals. She might have to have you on if you don't claim to shock animals. What's a mold animal?
Oh, yes.
Gotta show us the check mark in the Asmoncock message. I'll do it off stream. I don't want to log on to Twitter. It's gonna kill my vibe. I hate logging onto Twitter. I promise I'll do it though. I'll take a screenshot of it and post it in the Discord later of me trying to send Asmongold a message. Trying to get shown moldy soup and reminded by fast cancer over 6 feet. Get reminded that I'm going to die sooner. Why did I do it today? Sorry, you cube-headed twink. Thank you. I'm just saying. Hey, think of it as like a warning from me to you. This is my Christmas gift from me to you. If you're tall, you should just take extra steps to be aware of your body's health and, you know, take care of yourself. Be aware of the things that are happening in you internally so you don't die early. I'm not saying all tall people die early. I'm just saying you have a higher likelihood because you're more likely to have health problems. So, you know, keep an eye out. SpongeBob Breed Master, thank you! Merry Breedmas, have a happy breed year. Have a happy breed year, everybody. I get it, I've been starstruck by people just commenting back or sharing what I said / posted. Yeah, I've had moments like that, and it's completely inconceivable to me that this person would want to talk to my dumbass, that this person is bothering to respond to my DM at all, when they're clearly probably a very busy person. So yeah. But yeah, they're usually pretty open to talking to me. I can ask them questions like, hey, what do you do when you get overwhelmed by becoming a famous person? And they give me advice on that. And they're normal and responsive. It's cool. It's cool. Maybe someday I'll get over the heebie-jeebies I get when DMing people. But that day is not today. Not today. Hi Bishop, thank you! Growing her psychedelics in the soup. Try to have a good day tomorrow, fucker. Tomorrow I will have a good day because I'm gonna be doing shrooms. I'm gonna be doing mushrooms. So I don't have to think about the fact that it's Christmas. So tomorrow will actually be pretty good as long as I am under the influence of substances. Merry Christmas from Europe. Why is Dr. Michael not dressed as the Grinch? Also, does anyone have the link to the Discord? My dad went out yesterday looking for Grinch costumes because we're gonna go crash a party later and we want to look evil, but he couldn't find any because he waited too late. So these reindeer ears is as good as it's gonna get. I have green face paint. I might paint me and my dad green. That could be cool. We could just be green, and it just doesn't make any sense. Like, why are these green people ruining the Christmas party? And it doesn't click that we're supposed to be the Grinch. I haven't done shrooms since August or September this year. I did mine the first time on October 30th. It was a really good experience. That's why I'm doing them again on Christmas Day. And I'm gonna film it, and I'm gonna edit it, and it's gonna be a video. So we can talk about psychedelics in a way that's educational, because, you know, YouTube has, you know, issues with certain things that might be said about certain substances, and I don't want to like press their buttons, but I do think it's important that people understand what mushrooms do and don't do. I can't believe on Jesus' Cuck Chair Day that I'm on this Autism Speaks charity stream, but here I am. I'm thankful for it. Welcome. I'm the ambassador for Autism Speaks. Hello. But yeah, there are people who were concerned that I did mushrooms because they thought it was like a gateway drug, and then I'd start using heroin or something and become an addict of some kind. So I just wanted to clear up some things about mushrooms. That namely being that mushrooms are not an addictive substance by any means. If you like them too much and you try to do them too often, they won't work because your body gets used to them really fast. So you can't really get addicted to them in the sense of like other substances. You know, just because the government classifies something as a drug doesn't mean it's like evil or bad. It's more like, you know, I believe what happened is, according to Jordan was telling me this, is that Nixon saw all of the hippies in the 60s and 70s doing fucking magic mushrooms and becoming closer to the world and becoming better people and more introspective on themselves, and, you know, being too happy. And that's not great for when you want men between the ages of 21 and 30 to go fight your war in Vietnam for you. because then they're not going to want to do that. So that's why mushrooms, that's essentially why mushrooms are illegal. Thank you. Thank you, Bishop. Well, you did end up doing Fent last week. Gateway drug confirmed. I'm not gonna lie, Fent was really good. I can see why people want to do Fent all the time. So I'm not gonna start doing Fent on purpose. But you know, if I have to, I'm looking forward to my next colonoscopy in 10 years. I'm looking forward to the Fent, the day I get to have Fent, with no strings attached in a controlled environment. Maybe in that time they'll have like Fent centers like they do for ketamine. So people can just do ketamine for fun. If you're like really wealthy and you live in Beverly Hills, you can just pay somebody $8,000 to sit in a room with you while you do ketamine, and they call it therapy. You could do that, or you could do mushrooms, which is cheaper and probably better. This is a message from Mike Boneman. Who is Mike Boneman? Is that me? Am I Mike Boneman? Nixon was scared of the shrooms. I believe that's what happened. I think he just didn't like that people were having too much fun.
Oh, yes.
And being too nice to each other, because that's not good for a war pig's agenda. Thank you, PHTM. I think that means Phantom. I'm gonna say it's Phantom. Thank you for the super chat. I had my yearly autistic meltdown for Christmas Eve yesterday, and my dad smashed me in the arm with a cricket bat. Christmas can be super stressful for neurodiverse. Enjoy the mushrooms. Why is your dad hitting you with a cricket bat? I mean, I understand having a meltdown, but your dad doesn't need to hit you with a cricket bat. You should maybe talk to him about, maybe throwing a weighted blanket over you the next time you have a meltdown. I had an autistic meltdown one time. So this is the thing that the TikTok doesn't tell you about autism, because they want to glorify it and they want to use it as a fashion statement, and it's become like a pick-me-girl disease, but they don't tell you about the fucking meltdowns, which is like, usually involves screaming in public or in front of loved ones in a way that's very erratic and uncontrollable. And I had one of those when I worked at Marvel, because I was overstimulated, I was working too much for too long. What upset me is I got overtime like 5 minutes before I was supposed to leave work. And usually when I leave work, I go walk my dogs, and that's like my only serenity in the day, is just getting to go outside and go for a walk with my dogs. And then they saddled me with some overtime, and I couldn't walk my dogs. And then I just fucking lost it. I started screaming. I locked myself in my bedroom. A couple months before, my former boyfriend, he bought me like a little LED Marvel logo lamp, and you plug it in and it lights up. I grabbed that and I started punching the fuck out of it with my bare hands, and I started screaming, and I like cut up my knuckles real good, going apeshit and having a fucking scream match with myself. And my ex-boyfriend just didn't understand what was happening, and he like yelled at me for yelling at myself and having a meltdown. So you have to be careful who you associate with when you have problems like that, because a lot of people just don't fucking get it, and they can be really toxic about it when you're having a bad time and you don't have an outlet for it, and nobody understands why you're in that predicament. So maybe have a conversation with your dad about maybe not hitting you with a cricket bat.
Yeah. Just fun fact.
If I may ask, how comes you hate Christmas? I hate Christmas because my mom died. And this is my first Christmas without her. And I didn't like Christmas before, but now I definitely hate it. And I didn't know that the last Christmas I had with her was going to be the last Christmas that I had with her ever. And if I knew that, I would have made more of an effort to, you know, just have fun and bond with her on Christmas. And I just really never liked Christmas because, you know, I have a broken family. People aren't really close to each other. So for the most part, Christmas has just been me and my mom by ourselves. And it just felt, and then I was like going through a bad breakup at the time too, because I was dating yet another fuck ass. So I was just really not in the mood to celebrate. And if I had known that I was never gonna have any more Christmases with her ever again, I would have just sucked it up and at least pretended for her sake. So now I just fucking hate Christmas. It's like I'm never gonna have like a good Christmas ever again unless maybe I have kids. Maybe I'll put on a smiling face if I have children. But overall, it's lost meaning to me. Most things have lost meaning to me. It's not even just Christmas. It's just I've become more introspective about it because it's the holidays, and you know, you have the holidays being shoved in your face at every opportunity. Every fucking department store you go into, every grocery store is blaring the fucking Christmas music. Everybody's like out shopping for their loved ones, and like, you know, I have my dad, but my dad also hates Christmas for the same reason. So, nobody's having a good time. I'm not having a good time in general. I'm trying to find meaning in my life, but it's really difficult without my mom. And there are just times where I wish it was me that died instead of my mom, because my mom enjoyed being alive. My mom was always having fun no matter what, because she was a very positive person, and she was a very angry person. So she was like, fuck you guys, I'm gonna have a good Christmas, and if you don't, you can blow me. That's like the kind of attitude she had towards a lot of things in life. And I just wish it was me, because I have basically never enjoyed being alive. I kind of just tolerate being here. So if, like, you know, if God had to pick somebody to take on to the next step, I wish it had been me instead of her. Because she would have enjoyed her time here more than me. So I feel a lot of guilt. I feel a lot of guilt. I feel a lot of sadness. And I just, you know, I don't want to do it. I don't want to fucking do Christmas. I hate Christmas. Thank you, Sora Blackheart, for the bits. I hate this ass holiday, too. It's just, you know, Christmas just isn't fun unless you have, like, a big family or you're dating somebody who's nice to you. And that's just not the case for a lot of people. And it's almost like it's mandatory because, everybody's just shoving it in your face all the fucking time and you can't escape. Go all in, turn into the Grinch. That's what I want to do. I just want to ruin Christmas for other people somehow. That's the only way I can enjoy it, if other people aren't enjoying it, maybe. Anyway, there's more P.O. Box stuff. Let's get into that. Okay, I believe, I don't know who. But they're covered in Snoop Dogg wrapping paper. Snoop on the stoop. Brilliant. My family hasn't been able... Oh, God, the chat's moving so fast! My family hasn't been able to a family reunion after my grandpa passed away back in 2015. My grandma was really the only one who was always honest to people in front of your face. Oh, God. It got lost. It got lost. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know where the chat went. Sorry. Read more faster. I can't. Fucking dyslexic, dude. Oh. Alright, what is this? What is this? It's a jar. It's a jar of... Hell yeah. Alright, I guess you guys want me to do a cooking stream real bad. So here's some soup stock. I love this stuff, actually. If it wasn't so salty, I would just eat it by the fucking spoonful. When I was really anorexic 10 years ago, I wouldn't let myself eat normal food, but like, if there was jarred paprika powder in the house, I would eat that. And I told myself it didn't count as calories because it was just a spice. But I would like eat spoonfuls of smoked paprikas. It was good. When you're really anorexic, everything tastes good, even just spoonfuls of spices. I wish, was there a card? There's no card in here. You guys gotta leave me cards or I don't know who left these. But, oh, it's from Shitbox! It's from Shitbox! It's from the hamster guy! Thank you, Shitbox! Follow Shitbox on Instagram. He does weird stuff with hamsters. Cinnamon shockingly sweet too. Were you also anorexic? I couldn't do cinnamon. Cinnamon's a little too... It's too much. It's too much for me, even when I was, like, peak starving myself. Paprika goes hard. See, this guy gets it. I'm not totally weird for just liking spoonfuls of paprika. It's gonna be a shitbox. I hope it does. I hope it is, rather. No, I just like licking cinnamon. Cinnamon with, like, a little bit of sugar, that can go really hard. As, like, a low-calorie meal. Not that I'm telling you guys how to have an eating disorder properly. Just ignore everything I'm saying about having an eating disorder. I don't have an eating disorder anymore. The only reason I'm skinny is because I can't be bothered. I'm too depressed to eat. Nothing tastes good anymore. Butt hamsters? Oh, Lammy winks. Lammy winks. Stuck in a gay man's ass. I need something sharp. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's sharp enough. I have a lip piercing. I have the butt of a lip piercing. That might work. If I can hold it properly. It's not working.
Oh, yes.
What the fuck? I don't do weird things with hamsters. He has a hamster. The hamster's name is Nugget, I believe. And he's built a Metroidvania. It's like a fucking 5-star hotel for his hamster. Cute stuff. Thank you. Yeah, you got the cutting. Yeah, I got the cutting board. Thank you for the cutting board. I'm gonna do. Oh my god. Oh shit. Hey, it's a Pomni. Oh, I gotta go get the jacks. I gotta go get the jacks so they can kiss. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Oh, now they can make out. Now they can make out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you, shitbox. All right. Okay. They're gonna do it right now live. They're gonna start smooshing. You guys ready? Oh yeah. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It's a Christmas miracle. Yeah. There you go. Base, now you can pretend to be in a toxic relationship. Yeah! This is what my relationships have always been like. Just me, innocent, doesn't really know what's going on, and then a guy with very clear unresolved trauma that he's reenacting in our relationship because he doesn't want to go to therapy. Yeah! Oh my god, that Pomni is really hard to find these days. It's a rare relic. How is it rare? Isn't it just on the Glitch website, or do they not sell it anymore? Are they doing it where it's like it's become like a gacha? The Glitch gacha? Digital Circus gacha? Oh fuck, I came. Good. I'm glad. Merry Christmas. Thank you, shitbox. Should I watch the Digital Circus? Yes. It looks like it's cringe. It's not. I promise you it's really good. I don't say that about a lot of things, so you should take my word for it. Like, should you, for example, watch Hell of a Boss? No, it's cringe. Don't watch that shit. It's fucking stupid. It's also a musical, I think. I don't like musicals. Musicals freak me out. I don't like when people sing at me. So I wouldn't recommend fucking, what's it fucking called? What's her goddamn name? Vivzy Pop. Listen, I know she's doing the stuff with fucking Toby Fox for Homestuck. Only for Toby Fox would I tolerate watching anything made by Vivzy Pop. I don't like it. I don't know. I'm sure she's fine. I just don't like the way she writes, okay? I don't like her dialogue. It's just, it takes me out of it, I guess. I don't like musicals. I don't like the art style. There's just a lot that I don't like about Hell of a Boss. It's not for me, okay? Maybe it's not bad, maybe it's good, but it's not for me, and I don't like it. It's just my personal opinion, okay? Damn, I love Hell of a Boss, and Has-Been Hotel is one of my favorite shows. Are they not the same thing? Are they the same fucking thing? I thought, what? Are they two different things? Is Hell of a Boss Has-Been Hotel, or are they like two different shows? I've never understood that. I don't know how it works. Thank you, The Great, for the super chat. I wish you didn't feel sad during this time of year. Fuck all the fuck asses from Christmas past. I hope you buy yourself nice things. Merry Christmas, say it back. Merry Christmas! I'm gonna try not to feel bad tomorrow, because I'm gonna be doing substances to not think about that stuff. Or maybe to think about it a lot, because that's the thing with mushrooms. People always say, like, oh, you don't do mushrooms because you could have a really bad trip. If I have a bad trip, that's like that's good for me, because it's probably somewhere my mind needed to go that I was ignoring. I like to be introspective when I'm doing stuff like that. Because I don't do it just to feel silly and goof around for 6 hours. I do it because I want to know more about myself and how I interact with the world around me. That's my ultimate goal when doing stuff like that. And that's another reason why I want to make a video about it. Because, you know, psychedelics can be so much more than taking stupid sauce and getting real goofy with your mates for a couple of hours. There's a lot more that can be gained, and your life can improve quite a bit if you know what you're doing. They're two different shows? What the fuck do you mean they're two different shows? How are they two different shows? It's the same art style. I'm so confused. Okay, you know what? You know what it is? I don't know which one it was I watched. I think it was Has Been Hotel. I think I maybe watched 2 minutes of Has Been Hotel. And then I think they started singing like immediately, and then I turned it off. So maybe I just haven't given it a fair shot. Maybe Has Been Hotel is the best fucking thing since sliced bread for me, and I just don't know it yet. Cause like, I don't know. I gave Evangelion a fair shot. I watched Evangelion. I hate Evangelion. I don't get the hype. Why is there a straw in here? This looks like the straw I had to use for my colonoscopy prep. Because they say when you're taking colonoscopy prep, it helps to have a straw, so it touches your tongue as little as possible, and it just goes to the back of your throat. It helps slightly. This looks like my colonoscopy prep straw. But you know, maybe I just need to give Hell of a Voss a better shot. What the fuck? Oh, this is cute. Oh, this is cute. It's like a little honey man. It's a little guy. This is actually great because I don't have cups in my house. This is the only one I have. I have exactly one mug in my entire house because I haven't bothered shopping for them since I moved. This is cute. Thank you, Shitbox. Thank you. That's the Starbucks bear? This is a Starbucks bear? Is that why he's green? Oh, this is adorable. Thank you. That's really sweet, dude. Thank you. It is a honey bear because bears like honey, and he's got like a little jar. He's got a little jar on his dick. So it's a honey bear, okay? Do you like Ozymandias? I do. I love Ozymandias. Ozymandias peak. Do you know that Ozymandias is over 20 years old? You know that's an ancient ass fucking anime.
Oh, yes.
For the milk barista cup. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Shitbox. I feel like a true white woman with this. Because white women's love they coffee from Starbucks. Thank you, Shitbox. That was really sweet. I'm gonna sleep with the plushies. I'm gonna be farting on them all night. They're gonna smell really bad, marking my territory. People went nuts for those for whatever crazy reason. Was it like a Stanley Cup thing? I have not heard of these. This is my first time seeing this. Why a colonoscopy before 45? Because people in their 30s are getting stage 4 colon cancer. So, you know, better safe than sorry. Asmongold is 20 years old. Asmongold is 35, I think. He's like 2 years older than me or something. White women copulate with animals. Not me, because I have 25% black preventing me from doing that. So, I've got a buffer. Yeah, TikTok has rotted people's brain. This is my first time hearing about the Starbucks cup bear. I have to look this up. Let's see. Oh, hold on. I got a text from my grandma! Have yourself a merry little Christmas. I wish you were here with me, but I'm happy you will be with your dad, who is most precious possession. I love you and have you in my heart. I'm so proud of you. I love you too, Grandma! There you go. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Anyway, back to the Starbucks cup. Let's see. I need the lore. The only thing I heard of this year in terms of brain rot, capitalism is Labubu's. Starbucks. Maybe this is like an older thing. Starbucks bear. Let's see. I don't see anything. There's like, okay, there's a fucking Reddit post about it. There will only be 17,000 bear cups to give away as a prize. I don't understand. So this is like a rare item. This is a rare good that you've given to me. That's really sweet of you. Thank you for the gotcha cup. This is recent? Oh, okay, so it's in the last two weeks. Okay. This is such a fucking grift on behalf of Starbucks. They're trying to get you to keep your mind off of the fact that they massively underpay their baristas and they're trying to actively prevent the baristas from unionizing. This is this is a fucking psyop cup. God damn. They're really crafty, aren't they? That fucking Starbucks CEO. Thank you for the bits! Color of Noise, did you hear about the Target swag bag stuff? I have not. What is the Target swag bag stuff? Make sure it's a colonoscopy and not a sigmoidoscopy. Some doctors say it's one when it's the other. I don't know what a sigmoidoscopy is. Let's see. Sigmaoscopy. The sigma male oscopy. Sigmoid. Oscopy. Oscopy. Let's see. Sigmoidoscopy is minimally invasive medical exam of the large intestine from the rectum through to the nearest part of the colon, the sigmoid colon, which is flexible endoscope, rigid Shit, did I get that, or did I get a full colonoscopy? What does a colonoscopy do? No, because they said on my thing that mine went all the way to, the cecum, which is, like, on the other side. So I think they checked all of my guts, so I think I'm good. They checked my whole shit. What did they do about the small intestine, though? Do you get cancer in there? Can you get cancer in the small intestine? Let's look that up. Merry Berry Christmas to you and your berry cup. Thanks! Thanks, Fernbird, for the super chat. One thing I learned about addiction is that it's a coping mechanism. You can get addicted to anything. Understanding the problem and finding the solution helps a lot. Thanks, Mika. Happy to find you. Oh, thank you, Vietnam Win. I don't know how to pronounce Vietnamese names. I'm sorry. We oughta get Small Duck in here. We gotta get Small Duck in here to tell us how to fucking pronounce that. I think it's like Win or Nguyen. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, yes.
Update: my parents sent me $500 to say sorry for yesterday. I'm gonna send it all to an Israeli defense force. Fuck Christmas. Thank you, Phantom, for the $5. Well, at least they apologized. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Let's see. Can you get cancer in your small intestine? It's okay. You can, but it's really rare. Interesting. I guess because colonoscopy, it's very common to get colon cancer. In your large intestine because, fucking, it's like the most common cancer I think you can get, right? Outside of, like, melanoma, I believe? Or maybe it's more than melanoma. Anyway, you should wear sunscreen, also, just in case. So I guess that makes sense. Like, they probably don't do scans for your small intestine. I don't even know how you would do that with a camera, because it just, like, it's looping all around. It's like a fucking crochet, knitted piece. I don't know how you would put a camera in there for that. Me and my partner do butt stuff and just roleplay the colonoscopy ourselves. I bet if I go on Pornhub right now, there's like colonoscopy roleplay on Pornhub, probably. That's probably a fetish that somebody has. Apples are awesome for preventing cancer. They are, actually, because they're like very fibrous. Especially if you like boil them. And it congeals kind of like Metamucil. And it tastes better than Metamucil. A boiled apple before bed is apparently very good for you. Remember King of the Hill when Hank was getting a colonoscopy? I don't remember that episode. I do, however, remember that Hank has a narrow urethra. Because that's burned into my brain. Narrow urethra! There's probably a tutorial on there too, to be honest. It probably is, yeah. I should upload my healthcare video onto Pornhub.
Oh, yes.
Just for fun. Because I don't think there's any rules saying that you can't do that. I think you can just do that. Best tip to have great skin, wear sunscreen. You don't need anti-age cream. They don't work. Wear sunscreen. Retinol does work. But yeah, sunscreen, the best way to not have wrinkles is prevention. So that's what I do. I wear sunscreen. And I also just don't go outside. But when I do go outside, sunscreen all up on this bitch. Ugh. Fucking hate King of the Hill. I just can't get behind the art style. That's understandable. I think in terms of, like, adult animation, King of the Hill has the most tolerable art style. I think it's better than Family Guy and Simpsons. I like it more than that. I like it better than Rick and Morty. I hate the Rick and Morty art style so much because everybody's trying to fucking emulate it. It looks fucking bad. I hate it. I don't know what it is with, like, adult cartoonists and this extreme desire to make their cartoons as unappealing as fucking possible. I like Smiling Friends art style, though. That looks better. It kind of, it's, like, so ugly that it's good. It does, like, the full loop, and it looks endearing and appealing. Sunscreens typically contain a lot of chemicals like titanium dioxide, but zinc oxide is good for you. Well, in terms of risk, I'd rather put some sunscreen on than, which, you know, definitely prevents melanoma, than titanium dioxide, which I don't believe is even a group 1 carcinogen. And it might not do anything to you. So I'd rather slather that shit on my body than risk it getting a fucking melanoma. Because melanoma is another one of those cancers that's like, it's really easy to prevent, it's really easy to detect, but if you let it go unchecked, you're fucked. Because that shit just grows everywhere. It goes straight to your fucking brain. So I'm not dealing with that shit. Fuck that. I'm a big fan of the great indoors, electricity, Wi-Fi, toilets, and all that other great stuff. I dated a guy who was really into camping, and he wanted to take me camping, and I think it didn't work out because, like, I'm very appealing to mosquitoes, and I hate mosquitoes, and I'm a little bit allergic to their bites. So when I get bit, I swell up really bad, and I just didn't want to put up with being outside, being in nature, being cold, being wet, having to shit in a hole in the ground. That just, I don't understand camping. I don't get the appeal. I think, you know, we've moved past that as a species, because we've all kind of agreed that we don't actually like sleeping outside. That's why we have houses. And now people, it's like being homeless as a hobby, being homeless for sport. I don't get it. I like a hike. I like a nice hike. I like a nice little expedition outside, but I don't want to fucking sleep out there. Fuck that. The hell? You have many crazy dating stories. We need more. I was thinking I might fucking join Tinder again just to farm bad dates for content. Just so I can tell you about some of the insane people that exist on dating apps, because a lot of you don't fucking believe me when I tell you that it's not good. I've never met a mentally stable person through a dating app. They're all very ontologically evil people. So I might do that. I might sign up for Tinder just for the content. Fuck it, we ball. It's like me with hiking. I swipe left on that shit. Camping, it's nice in short bursts. Yeah, like I wouldn't sleep over in the woods, but maybe if I had like an RV, I'd park the RV and then I'd go into the RV to sleep, but I don't want to sleep in a fucking tent. Fuck that. This year my family celebrated Christmas super early in December, and my grandfather got a kidney stone. Oh, 2 years ago he had a stroke. Oh, on Christmas Eve. If you have elderly family members traveling long distances for festivities, keep an eye on them. Okay, bye. I'm sorry about your grandpa. Thank you for the super chat, or the tip, or the $3. Thank you. There was a guy that I knew through a guy I was dating who was really close with his grandmother, and I think it was like New Year's Eve or something. Some holiday. I don't remember which holiday it was, but everybody left the grandma home to go to like a gathering, and the grandma was just like sleepy and she didn't want to go. And what happened was, you know, grandmas are made out of glass and applesauce. So she was laying down in bed, and she just knocked her head on the headboard of her bed just slightly too hard. It didn't, like, hurt or anything, but, you know, it was enough to cause bleeding in her brain, and she fucking died just from doing this. So yeah, grandmas are very delicate creatures. Keep an eye on your grandmas. Thank you, Draxon, for the bits. I basically never watch streams of any kind, nor do I ever donate unless it's for a friend, but I think you're cool. Aw, thanks. I hope your Christmas is good. It changes how you feel about it. Keep trucking, dude. I'm trying! It's almost over, at the very least. It's almost not Christmas anymore, and then I don't have to deal with this again until next year, I guess. So, you know, we're through the major... We're through the brunt of the storm, I guess. Because Halloween sucked, Thanksgiving sucked, Christmas is almost over, and then I don't have to think about holidays anymore until April, because my mom's birthday is on Easter. sometimes, so then I'll have to think about my mom again on Easter. But they, you know, they don't shove Easter in your face that much. It's like optional. Thank you for the bits, Super Shin. The longer I'm on dating sites, the more I'm okay with the idea of dying alone. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's where I'm at with it right now. People are just not good anymore. There's something in the water that makes people very mean, and I don't really want to put up with it anymore. So I don't think I will. And I'll probably end up doing IVF or just adopting children instead of dealing with another person having to co-raise it with me. Or maybe I'll do like a lavender marriage thing with my gay best friend, and we'll adopt a kid together, and we'll get married on paper for the tax break, and then we'll like raise a child, we'll co-parent a child, and then we don't actually have to deal with dating anymore, because he's pretty tired of dating gay men as well. But he's not straight, so he doesn't want to date women. He doesn't want to switch teams. He's just tired. Why are all the good ones taken? Because we're in our 30s, boys. We're old. All the good people have shackled up. You gotta wait for the first rounds of divorce to happen before you start picking around for somebody. Yay, fuck dating. Thanks, thank you, Fitness Dickener! Your name cracks me up every time. I need water. Dates fucking losers. All people are not good anymore. Well, when you date like fucking 5 losers in a row, it makes you think about things statistically. Like, you know, think about it. I have not dated a single guy that was normal. Water.
Water.
I think the things that in the water making people worse is fascism. Well, that's not true, because I'm in Southern California, and then I always end up dating, like a super leftist, because it's like an inevitability. And, like, leftist dudes are fucking mean. They're all performative. They're all feminists until it comes to treating their girlfriends properly. Then they're the meanest fucking people on earth to women. So it's not like a political thing. It's just, it's something else. Something else is driving people insane. He was okay, by the way. There are perks to having 2 nurses around. He went to my aunt's hospital and they took care of him really quickly. Also, my mom recognized that he was having a stroke immediately, and he's been drooling. He's been doing really well since. We're lucky and love him. I'm good to hear that about your grandpa. My grandpa has Alzheimer's, and he's basically not there anymore. He's gone. His body is still alive. He has no memories. He doesn't recognize anybody that comes to visit him. And he's just, you know, he's stuck in a fucking mental prison, essentially. So it's kind of like, and that kind of happened this year, so it's kind of like my grandpa died this year also, because he doesn't remember me anymore. He doesn't remember my dad. And he's like 90 years old, but the Alzheimer's hasn't taken his body yet. He's kind of just, he's got like there's like a husk. He's stuck in a husk that doesn't work anymore. So it's pretty fucked. Alzheimer's is really fucked. I've read some stuff where they're saying Alzheimer's is like, it's not really a degenerative disease so much as it's like a type 3 diabetes. So, maybe if you don't want Alzheimer's, avoiding sugar when you're really old might prevent that, just from fucking what I read. But that's like also TikTok health advice, so that might just be entirely fucking wrong. But, you know, it's not like sugar is good for you. You could probably benefit from not having a bunch of sugar in your fucking body. Wait, it didn't stop raining? Hold on, let me see if it stopped raining. Because if it did, Freddie hasn't peed this morning because she refuses when it's raining outside. So I might be able to get her to pee before she Biden blasts in my apartment. One sec. Nope, it's still raining. Unfortunate. She's gonna have to pee in here. Still raining. There's like 6 types of diabetes. You can collect them all like the Infinity Stones. I have type 5 diabetes. What does that one do? What happens in that one? Hey, Mika just came here to say Merry Christmas since it's already 12 o'clock here. I know you don't like holidays, but I wish you the best. Oh, Merry Christmas to you. Oh, fuck. What's your name? What's your name? the great Navi Twitch _ Twitch. Merry Christmas to all of you guys. Even though it sucks butt and I hate it. Just because I hate it doesn't mean you guys have to hate it. I recognize other people can enjoy things. I just don't like when they do it. Opinion on realism versus abstractness on art. Do I have to have opinion? Like, does it have to be either or? Because I think hyperrealism is just really boring, and it's the same why I don't like PBR games. You know, physically based rendering in games. I prefer stylized stuff. Because I think it looks soulless. If I wanted my video game to look like the outside, I would just go outside. I don't want it to look all fucking dreary and desaturated like the real world is. I think you have to have a balance between those two things. And then abstractness is like, what, like, are you talking about Jackson Pollock where he's just like fucking nutting on a canvas? I don't like that either. So neither. My opinion is neither of those things are good. Freddy's bladder is red bar. I don't want her to like have a kidney problem either. I'm gonna shoo her outside for a bit anyway, just to make sure. Cause Freddy is a smart dog, but she's also really stupid at the same time. So I don't want to deal with a vet bill if her like bladder explodes. I'll be right back. Again, sorry, I'll be right back. Wait, hold on. Preached on that toxic dating scene. I also go with IVF. Lost my dad to cancer. The chance you get to see a piece of your deceased loved one reincarnate is majestic as fuck. See it all the time with my kid. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I fucking want. I want my mom's soul to be isekai'd into my daughter when I have a daughter. And I guess maybe I'll have a son if I have to. I would prefer a daughter though. And it's like a high likelihood that she'll look a lot like my mom too. Because I basically don't look like my dad at all, except for skin color and eye color. But I have my mom's exact face and bone structure. So that's one of the things that's, like, keeping me going. Is every day I get to look in the mirror and I see my mom's face. Because it's just, like, looking at her. So that helps. I guess I tell my mom I love her every morning when I look at myself putting on makeup. And it's kind of... It's helpful somewhat. But, you know... Maybe reincarnation is real. And, my mom gets a second chance as my kid, and I think that would be healing for her, because my mom didn't really get along very well with her mom. Her mom kind of just wasn't around very much. My mom was a latchkey kid, so my mom doesn't really have an experience being parented properly and being loved as a child and feeling safe. So I kind of got to do that for her as she was dying and as I was just taking care of her, and I did the best that I could, but, you know, she still died. So I'd like to be there for her in, like, an actual sense where I get to parent her and she grows up and it's, like, taking care of somebody under happier circumstances. So, you know, I'm hoping reincarnation is real and I get to see her again in my future kid. Anyway, be right back. Gotta get the fucking dog out to pee. She probably won't, though. She's just gonna look at me outside like she's a fucking Holocaust victim or something. She's gonna look really sad when I make her go outside. Freddy, come here. You go outside? You go pee-pees? Go pee.
Oh, yes.
Go pee, please. It's not even raining that bad. Go pee. Go pee! Fucking asshole dog. Won't pee for mommy. Boris, get away from the plushies. They're mine. They're mine. You can't have them. How do I get my dog to pee? Like, actually, it's becoming concerning that it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon and she hasn't been to the bathroom. You're a good girl. Who's a good girl? Hassan Akazi chair bias. Damn, she just needs a video playing in the foreground and she has a Hassan cosplay. Point. I've never actually... Does he actually just do that? He'll be reacting to a video and then he won't be in the same room? What the fuck? That's insane. This man's a millionaire from doing that. Jesus Christ. Show animals on stream. They were just in here. They laughed. They laughed.
Oh, yes.
Put the paws in a bowl of water while they're sleeping. If that works, I'll do it. I might actually have to resort to that. Nice antlers. Thanks, Molten546! My dog is also dumb, but she is the sweetest thing ever. Stay hydrated out there. Thank you, Dirt Holden, for the 15. She's... I don't know. She understands a lot more commands than Boris without me having to teach her. But, Boris knows how to pee in the rain. Freddy does not know how to pee in the rain, and it's really concerning. What's your favorite kind of alcohol? I don't drink anymore. Not that I ever had a drinking problem. It's just, I know... Well, at least I have a pretty good idea that my mom's breast cancer was caused by, drinking, because my mom was an alcoholic for most of her life. She drank, like, a bottle or two every day of wine. So, and then she was already predisposed to having a higher likelihood of having breast cancer because she had dense breast tissue. And I also have dense breast tissue, so I'm just not gonna drink anymore because I don't want to have to fucking deal with that. It's not worth it. It looks so scary, even if it's like, oh, just have one drink once in a while. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. That freaks me out too much. I just don't want to drink anymore. Alcohol isn't even that fun, and you have to keep drinking it continuously to feel like all loopy and stuff. And I just, if you keep drinking too much, then you get sick. And I'm not talking about like cancer sick, but like short-term dizzy and throw-uppy. And I don't want it. It's not worth it. They should invent an alcohol that doesn't kill you. Actually, someday they'll do that. Whoever invents the cool alcohol will make billions of millions of dollars. Thank you, Bishop. Jesus Christ. What did you get your dogs for Christmas? Buy them stuff with this? Okay, I'll go to Petco after stream, and I'll get them a shitload of plushies. Thank you. Oh wait, hold on. What time does Petco close? I want to make sure it's gonna be open. Petco hours. Well, not Petco. Fucking PetSmart. PetSmart is more superior. What time does this bitch close? Like, it shouldn't... Does it close early on Christmas Eve? I should probably get there probably before... Maybe I'll stream, like, at 4:30, just to make sure I can go to PetSmart. I got them, like, these big-ass collagen rolls for Christmas. But they're just, like, so dense and tough that they're actually surprisingly not that interested in them. They've already gotten tired of the collagen rolls. So maybe a plushie would do it. But thank you, Bishop. Colonoscopy cam when? Dude, when my dad got a colonoscopy, they printed out pictures of his asshole in the discharge paperwork. They didn't do that with me. I'm so upset. If they did that, I would have shown them on stream. I would have put them in the Discord, and you guys could have seen my intestines, and it would have been a fun gift for everybody involved, but they didn't fucking include that. They didn't include pictures of my butthole. Wait, maybe they did. Let me go find my discharge paperwork. Oh, wait. It's right here. It's right here. I'm gonna double check. Let's see. Discharge paperwork. Discharge paperwork. Let's see. Come on, give me pictures. Give me pictures for daddy. Pictures of my asshole for daddy. No, they didn't. That's not fair, bro. There's no pictures of my asshole in this. Fuck! I have to go, Mika. You have a great Christmas. Love your content. Keep it up. Thank you, C. Kakra, RG DJ. Thank you. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, dude. Hope yours is better than mine. Yeah, there's no pictures of my butt in here. Man. Wonder if my dad still has his colonoscopy pictures somewhere. He should frame them. Oh, there's so much water getting into my apartment. I should probably do something about the flooding. Probably do something about the big puddle that's growing on the floor. I've lost control of my life. Hi, Boris! Boris, come closer. Come closer, content dog. Can they see you? They can see your snoot. Can see some of ya. You think anyone isn't turned on by intestine pics? Oh, there's gotta be at least one person. The Earth is a big place and there's a lot of humans here. There's gotta be at least one fuck up who's like into intestine pics.
Hi, Boris. Hi, Boris. Yeah. Come here. Come here. Come closer. Come closer so the people can see you. Yeah.
Someone took pics of your beehole and kept the pics for themselves. I'm gonna call the doctor tomorrow. I'm gonna tell him, hey, you've got something of mine, and I don't appreciate you keeping it all to yourself. Boris likes ear massages. He likes when I jork his ears a little bit like this.
Oh, yeah, you like that, Boris, don't you? You like that.
The sun is out finally. It's not over here in my neck of the woods. It's fucking it's shit. It's still cloudy and rainy over here. I'm assuming you live in the Los Angeles area. I guess Los Angeles is a big place, but the sun hasn't hit my neck of the woods yet. It's an ugly cat. Boris is a beautiful animal, okay? Yeah, just south of LA. Where am I? I don't understand how maps work. I also don't want to dox myself on accident, but I'm in Los Angeles somewhere. The doctors are saving the pics for when you get 1 million subs on YouTube to sell to the media. Oh, that's a good idea. TMZ asshole pics.
Oh, Boris, you in a snuggly mood? You're in a snuggly mood? Aww. It's a nice dog.
It's a fucked up looking reindeer. Let's see if he'll put the reindeer ears on.
Eh.
No, he'll just shake them off. And then I'll have to readjust them on my head.
Hi, Boris.
Hi, Boris. His head is so big compared to mine. It's actually crazy. Look how big this fucking dog is. His whole snoot takes up my entire face. You could see the slobber. Oh, dude, he was like... I went to the dog park the other day. A different dog park, not the one where the creep follows me around, a different dog park. And I was just minding my own business. I was looking at my phone, and I just hear somebody screaming very close to me, and I look up, and Boris is just all in her face, and he's got like a huge wad of spit coming out of his jowls, and he wants to rub it on her so bad, and she's like, no! Help! Help! I had to go peel him off, this poor woman that he was about to slobber on. Boris, you're so fucking gross. You're such a nasty boy. You should enjoy life like your mom did. Give back. That's what people tell me to do. Like, the best way to, you know, repay your loved ones is so they're not worrying about you from wherever they're watching you from. But it's really fucking hard. I have more guilt than the average Catholic, and I can't explain why. I just feel guilty for everything all the time. You have a small head, you just need to wear padded shoulders, and you'll have that Rule 63 aside. Look on point! You're right, though. Some woman, I went to a department store with my dad the other day, because we were looking for, a Christmas gift for my stepmom, and the little Korean lady who was running the store, she's like, oh, you look so nice, you have a very small head, and I'm like, how am I, is that a compliment? What am I supposed to feel about this? I don't want to have a small head, I want to have like a normal proportionate head. I guess having a small head is like, maybe it's the Korean standard, I guess. I don't want to have a small head though, I want to have a big head, I want to look like a Funko Pop. Has a woman ever hit on you? Yeah, a couple times. Mostly through the internet, though, since I became a content creator. There was, like, this girl, and she was really pretty, and she slid into my DMs, and she started calling me mommy, and she started calling me MILF, because she was 20, and I'm 30. I was 31 or 32 at the time. I'm not gay. Well, I don't know. I think exploring your bisexuality in your 30s is cringe, so I'm not gonna bother. However, the point wasn't that she was the girl. The point was that she was like 12 years younger than me, and that's what kind of put me off from the experience. So I didn't really follow up with that. So I didn't, yeah, wow, you had her when you were 12? What? Well, yeah, there's a significant age difference, so I didn't like that. I didn't like that. It was a little weird. I don't like when dudes that are like 10 years younger than me hit on me either. I like a slightly younger dude, but 10 is pushing it. Boris, what are you doing? What are you doing in here? What are you doing in here? Why are you greasy? There's no reason for you to have this texture on your body. You looking at my play button, Boris? Are you impressed? Are you impressed that I'm a cool content creator, Boris?
Oh, yes.
What about older dudes? Older dudes are fine, just not like too much older. Because then it becomes like a fucking... a generational gap. In the same way that somebody 10 years younger does. It's just like, what do you have in common at that point? Because, you know, older men, they're like elder millennials, right? And elder millennials are cringe. And they still post on Facebook. And they don't understand the difference between an AI-generated video and a real one. Because they're kind of... Millennials are basically boomers. Boomer light. So it becomes that. And I don't really relate too much to somebody who's too much older than me either. Bitch, why is exploring your sexuality at 30 cringe? Because I should have done it in my 20s. Now it's just weird. Because I'm too unk for it. I'm too fucking unk for that shit. I don't want to do that. I don't want to touch women when I'm, like, in my mid-30s. It's fucking cringe. I missed the fucking boat on that one, okay? Normal millennials are also cringe, but elder millennials are the most cringe. And I look at people like 5 years younger than me as little babies. I think 5 years younger than me wouldn't be too bad, but like 7 to 10, that's too much. I can't do it. Because you can, like, somebody who's like 7 to 10 years younger than me, you can see the baby fat on their cheeks and they look like kids still. And I'm not a pedophile, man. I'm sorry. I don't want to groom kids. I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber, so I'm not going to do that. At 35 plus, it feels like anyone under 30 is just an instant fuck no. I could see that. It's cause like memes, it's meme culture moves really fast now. So there's a lot of meme gaps after a certain point. Like with the whole fucking 6-7 debacle. Like I think the oldest Gen Alpha person is probably 18 by now. Could you fucking imagine dating a fucking Gen Alpha person? That'd be horrible. You'd be fucking talking about Roblox and shit. There's you wouldn't have anything in common.
Hey, Boris.
Boris, what do you want? Why are you still here? Do I need to shock you? You're in my space, Boris.
You're in my space. You're in my space.
I think the perfect dating age gap is when the woman is exactly 10 months older than the guy. Why? What? That's really specific. What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean? Place. Boris, place. You're in the wrong spot. Why are you all lovey-dovey right now? You just want the fucking plushies.
yes.
That's why he's in here. He just wants the Pomni plushie. I'm almost 31 and everyone under 28 foreign to me already. I can see that. You know, he's inching towards it. You can't have the jacks, okay? You have a million plushies. I'm gonna get you some more after stream. Go take this. Go do something with this. You want this? Does it squeak anymore? Is that why you don't like it? Did it ever squeak? It doesn't have a squeaker.
Want that? Go get it.
You stay away from my, my toxic masculinity, rabbit. And my ooh-woo clown. You can't have them. Sorry. Pomni's a bisexual millennial woman. I think, isn't Pomni like canonically 25? I don't think she's a millennial. I think she's a zoomer. Boris just wants the clout. Boris wants his own stream. Isn't that right, Boris? You wish you were as famous as Kaya. Well, you gotta put in the work to be as famous as Kaya, so you gotta start, getting hurt on camera. Ugh, Mika out here doing her Hassan cosplay. I need a shot collar for that. Boris, do you want to get shocked for clout? Numbers would be booming if that happened. All right, why are you still in here? What do you want? What do you want? I'm tired of you. I'm tired of looking at you. You're not helping my content. You're just a bother, okay? Hard to disagree that exploring bisexuality is cringe at any age unless you're straight.
Oh, yes.
I don't know, like, if I were to date, like, I just know I want kids, so I want to have, like, I want to get pregnant. Well, I guess I could get pregnant, like, IVF with, like, a girl. I don't know. Just sounds like a lot of work. Because, like, dating men is already a lot of work. I don't even want to think about dating women. I think I just want to be asexual. How about that? How about just I don't? How about just I don't do the sex anymore? Because it's never been a pleasant experience anyway. So what if I just didn't do it anymore? I just don't want to deal with it. Are you stuck? Is that why you're in here? Do you think you can't get through the door because you're too big? Is that why you're still here? Okay, let me help you because you're dumb. There's a curtain, and he thinks the curtain prevents him from exiting the room. One sec. Come on, Boris.
Come on, Mr. Boris. Come on. There you go.
There's a lot of water in here. I fear my office is gonna be underwater by tomorrow. I should get a towel, maybe, for that, I think. It's gonna make my floors moldier than they already are. Do I even have a towel? Let's see. Hold on. Hey, Mika, just showing some love. Take care. Love you too, video game light noise. Thank you. Thank you, Gorillo. I hate Christmas too. I want this week to be over already. Anyways, Merry Xmas, retards. Don't forget to tell your close ones you love them. Yeah, Gorillo is in the same boat that I am. Fucking sucks. It sucks in Dead Mom Town. Really fucking bad. If your mom is still alive, go hug her, like, right now. You never know, this could be, like, the fucking last Christmas you ever have with your mom, so, you know, don't be like me. Go hug your mom, even if you don't have, like, a great relationship with her. Maybe go patch shit up with your mom right now, man. Like, you just don't fucking know how much you're gonna miss her until she's fucking gone. Mika, no joke, dating women is different than dating men, but gay women actually do live longer than 30 years. I'm too old is a wild thing to say when there are legends of women almost 50 years old. I mean, I know that there's women who are, like, lesbians or bisexual at, like, 50. It's just, like, it feels like a thing that you should figure out when you're 20. I think I just don't have it in me to fucking experiment anymore. I'm too tired. I'm just gonna be Arrow Ace or whatever it's called. I think that's a thing, a category, Arrow Ace, where you don't want to date anybody and you don't have crushes on anybody, you don't like sex anymore because it's just too much of a chore. My mom tied me up when I was a toddler. I'm gonna need the context for this. I lost my mom in 2015, or 2013. I was 20. She was overprescribed benzos. It sucks, but it gets better. My mom was also addicted to benzos. She loved her some Xanax. And she loved mixing Xanax with alcohol, which you're definitely not supposed to do because that will kill you. But my mom was like a cat with 9 lives. And, you know, it took a lot to actually kill her in the end. Cancer was the only thing that was capable, and she survived having cancer for like 8 years with no symptoms until doctors fucked her over. So it wasn't even the cancer that killed her, it was the doctors that killed her. She would have been fine if she had like normal doctors. She'd still be here, if it weren't for that whole mishap earlier this year, which is it's really fucking sad, because you know, that whole thing just didn't need to fucking happen. But yeah, benzo addiction is no joke. Towel. I need a towel before my office drowns. I don't even know where the water's coming from. It's like not coming from the roof, it's just coming from a hole in the ground? I don't know. It's bad. would be cool if the water didn't, like, creep towards my computer. I might have to move my computer for today, so, I still have a computer in the morning. I'm glad I never went on benzos. My old psych really tried to push them on me. Yeah, you can't fucking trust people who are trying to overprescribe you things, because they get a kickback for it. Did the YouTube chat break again? I think it did. I think it certainly did. Let's see. Why do you do this? Let's restart the app, maybe. Chat. Is benzo illegal or legal? I mean, you can get them prescribed legally, right? Water coming in gives the stream a different feel. Yeah, it's like we're pirates on a boat. It's like a roleplay. Next time I'll get a fucking pirate's outfit when it rains. I'll dress Boris up like a fish. Advice for being afraid of people harming me and not to be able to defend myself, not talking about only physical harm, afraid of being helpless, if that makes sense. You should, I don't know, because that's happened to me a lot. And I've resolved just to not get close to people, so I'm probably the wrong person to ask, I guess. Maybe just, like, increase your standards for people who are kind of very obviously trying to do bad things to you, and just stop talking to those people. They can only have power if you give it to them. Your mom loves Xan. My mom fucking loves Xanax. I have, like, her little bottle of Xanax. I put it on her ofrenda so that her ghost can take a little pill once again. Oh, God, it's so sad. Oh, man. I guess I can scoot the camera so you guys can see her ofrenda. Let's see. Just pick this up. I'll just fuck up my camera for you guys. There it is, next to my softbox. Hers is on the first level. The second level is my dog Luger, who died. But yeah, her urn is there. There's a rosary with her face on it. Got her a Jesus candle. Got her some champagne. She loves champagne. That's her nail polish. That was her favorite color. It's her cell phone. She loved orchids. There's a picture of her you can't really see from this angle, but it's there. And then below is Luger. You got a water dish for him. His ashes are in that little box. The pill bottle is full of his hair. There's no pills in that bottle, but that's one of his plushies. A couple pictures of him. Yeah, I miss them so much. It hurts! Hurts really bad. My mom was a girly girl. That's her fucking Louis purse. She'd want me to have them, but I just don't know what to do with them. Because I don't go outside. Maybe one day I'll just go out with her fucking Louis purse and pretend to be bougie in her honor. And that's my stupid ass. Hello. I might actually cry. I'm fighting it. It hurts. Her ghosts perpetuate the big pharma scheme, classic spooky ghosts. Well, you know, who am I to take away her Xanax? She had an anxiety disorder for sure. So, you know, just let her have it. How do you reduce your taxes? I don't fucking know. Do I look like I know how to do taxes? My taxes are gonna be such a fucking nightmare this year since I started popping off as a content creator. I'm gonna have to hire a guy to fix my shit because I have no idea what to do. You look good today. Thanks! Thank you! Getting zooted in the afterlife? If you're not getting zooted in the afterlife, what are you even doing? What's your favorite Mexican food? I hate Mexican food. I don't know. It's because I've grown up in California, and that's all there is to eat. So I've just had too fucking much of it in my life, and I hate Mexican food now. I'm just tired of it. It's forever. It's perpetual. Mika, I just came out of Christmas dinner. I'm fucked right now. All I want for Xmas is you, French but not gay. Merry Christmas to you too. Alcohol is fun. I do miss it. But it's not worth the risk because I'm such a fucking hypochondriac about it.
Oh, yes.
They really tried to put me on opioids after my back surgery, told me Oxy wasn't addictive. I took that doc like he had 3 heads, and I looked at that doc like he had 3 heads and told me him hell no. My dad got addicted to OxyContin on accident when he broke his arm, and he had to start going to meetings about it. It was really bad for like a year when he got that injury. I wish Big Pharma would like invent things that are helpful to people. Thank you, Ian, for all the gifted subs. Merry Christmas, dude. Los Angeles is the Mexican capital of the world. Exactly, it's like we have more Mexicans here than Mexico. We have more Mexican food here than Mexico has. Yeah, I'm tired of Mexican food.
Oh, yes.
Hello, is this a queue for a colonoscopy? Yes. If you present your asshole right now, I'll take a look. Take a look, provided you're not a minor, because that would be bad, and this is not a Minecraft channel, so I'm not gonna be looking at your butt if you're a kid. When are the Mika files coming out?
Oh, yes.
They've all been redacted with incorrectly, as the Epstein files apparently have been, where you can just like put them into Microsoft Word and get rid of the little black text. It's impossible to be tired of tacos. Don't tell us you hate tacos. I did have pretty good tacos the other day when I went to visit some friends in Irvine. Those were kind of nice, not gonna lie. But I'm not gonna deal with that experience again, because I'm not gonna drive back to Irvine just for tacos. And I'm not gonna try a bunch of different taco places just to be disappointed. If I have tacos again, they will have to come as a recommendation. Buy some Orbeez to soak up the standing water. Will that work? I think the towel is good enough for now. It'll probably evaporate. Well, actually, no, it's supposed to rain for a week. Maybe I should get Orbeez. But that shit's a bitch to clean up, though. All the fucking Orbeez off the ground. Is Sans on the files? I don't think so. I don't think Sans would be on the Epstein list. Let's see. Of all the Undertale characters, who would be on the Epstein list? Probably Metaton. I think Metaton would like get involved in the wrong crowd because he's looking for clout and acclaim, and he's like a celebrity of the underground, so he'd probably end up on the Epstein files. And he did spend quite a long time in Undertale trying to kill Frisk, so I think Metaton. He was like the most invested in killing Frisk. So yeah, I think he would be on the Epstein files. Papyrus would not be on the Epstein files. Papyrus is too innocent. Muffet with all those hands, they have to go somewhere. Well, they don't have to go on kids. They don't have to be on kids. Let's see, who else? Probably, who of like the lesser characters, like one of the sprites? I think Aaron. Aaron would be on the Epstein list. Aaron would be flexing for some kids, probably. He flexed a little too hard for some children. I think that's about it. I don't think anybody else would be on the Epstein list. Not Undertale, but Spamton. Would Spamton be on the Epstein list? Let's talk about Deltarune characters since there's more of them. I think Tenna would be on the Epstein list. He would at least go to the island, because again, he's like a television personality, right? He would kind of just be there by proxy. I don't think he would be diddling kids, but he would have definitely been to Epstein Island. Flowey? No, Flowey's technically also a kid, so that doesn't count. Charo would be on the files, but for trying to murder all the people invited on the island. That makes sense. Let's see, who else? Who else would be on the Epstein list in Deltarune? I think Birdly would grow up, because he's a minor in the game, but he would grow up and he would be on the Epstein list, probably. Did you see Winnie the Pooh was on the list? I did see that. Is this AI music? No. No, it's my friend makes lo-fi beats. This is his music that he made. Guys, what if Mika isn't letting the files get released properly? No, I'm a huge proponent of getting that shit released. Not that I think it's going to help. I think we're still gonna deal with the same pedophiles in our government. Nothing's gonna change, unfortunately. I didn't play Deltarune yet. Is this considered a spoiler? No. We're talking hypothetical situations of which of these fictional characters would be on the Epstein list. So we're not talking spoilers. But you should play Deltarune. Also, it's on sale right now, I think. On Steam. Tenna would be there, but we'd never find out because he controls the media. Bill Gates was on that Epstein list. His wife divorced him because of it. Yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck all of them. I think Michael Jackson wasn't on the list, but there's pictures of him hanging out with Epstein, and I think that was intentional just to frame him, because people still won't let go of the pedophile allegations all these years later. I will die on that hill. Ain't nobody gonna frame my friend Michael, okay? Michael was a national fucking treasure. Michael didn't do it. He's innocent. MJ is innocent. Yeah! That's what I'm saying! Stephen Hawking's isn't he on the list? He is. There's, like, documentation of him saying his favorite thing was, like, getting naked midgets to attempt to solve math problems on a too high up chalkboard. Yeah, that's what Stephen Hawking liked. That was yep. Michael did do it. No, he fucking didn't. There's a bunch of documentaries on this at this point. He was framed by this guy. I believe what happened was, I think he got into a car accident or something with a guy. Or he saw somebody on the side of the road that needed help. And he went to go help this person. And then they became, like, close friends, and then I think it was, like, some dentist or something, and then the dentist introduced Michael Jackson to his son, and Michael Jackson became really close with his son, because Michael Jackson was just, like, a genuinely kind person, that I think was out there more than anything to protect kids, because he himself went through a bunch of shit as a child that he thinks probably no other kid should have had to deal with. So he was very protective of children. And then the whole thing with, like, oh, Michael Jackson had kids sleep in his bedroom. Bitch, it's Michael Jackson. Do you know how big Michael Jackson's bedroom was? It's 2 stories. It's like a 2-story house. And the parents also slept there with the kids. And Michael Jackson slept upstairs in his bedroom. And the kids and their parents slept downstairs for these fucking slumber parties with kids.
Yes.
And basically, this dentist was a greedy fuck, and he was just trying to extort Michael Jackson for money, and then he, like, convinced his child to make all of these false allegations against Michael Jackson, and that's essentially what fucking happened with that. It was, and Michael Jackson's problem is that he settled on the court case, and he should have never settled, because when you settle, it makes you look guilty. Michael Jackson should have fought it, and I think it was because he was about to go on tour, and he didn't want to deal with a lawsuit while he was on tour, so he settled, not thinking it was like the best course of action, but he should have fought it. Michael literally built an entire theme park for kids, and that he would invite all income classes of kids. Poor famous, he didn't care. Yeah, Michael Jackson was fucking based, okay? That's my hill to die on. He didn't do it. Everything that Michael Jackson did was pedophilic. No, that's just you consuming the media. The media has always been about smear campaigns, because the negativity and scandals is what gets clicks, and that's all these fucking celebrity tabloids are good for, is just getting people to be like, oh my god, I can't believe he did that, and then they buy their trashy fucking magazine. It doesn't mean they have to tell the truth. Do you ever think about making your own video game? Maybe I'm thinking about that. It's a secret, though. Did you watch the Neverland documentary? No, I don't think I did. MJ's sister had her tit exposed on national television. I remember that. I saw it live because I was a kid when that happened, and I was watching the Super Bowl with my mom. I saw her big floppity ditty coming out of her bra with Justin Timberlake. Top 10 childhood memory for me. Something black man gets smeared by a bunch of white people. Yeah. They're trying to keep the black man down. Okay, that's all it was. They were trying to extort money out of him. MJ also owned 50% of Sony ATV Publishing, so I do think they were out to get him ever since he went into music publishing. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard Sony had, like, a hand in that, and that's why there's, like, fucking... Aren't there, like, holographic Michael Jackson concerts that they do now? Essentially parading his corpse around concert halls for money. That's fucked! Okay? It's really fucked up, man. Let that man rest. Jesus fucking Christ. Michael Jackson was white, though. No, he wasn't. No, he fucking wasn't. He had vitiligo. But your information came from Lamau, the same fucking places. No, it didn't. I didn't get my fucking information from TMZ. The fuck? What are you talking about? Sony is phony. I'm going to the shower cleaning my dickner. Make sure you pull your foreskin back so you don't develop the cheese that I hear men get. Also, the kid later admitted he had been coached to lie to MJ's house. Yeah, there's all sorts of documentation about this shit. It was all a bunch of fucking... It was all a facade. It was all a money-grabbing scheme. I think the guy who did it ended up killing himself because I think the guilt finally got to him. And he committed suicide about it. So it's all a bunch of bullshit. I've been thinking about drawing again because I'm fucking up my life right now in my military career. My own fault, by the way. Do you do ink drawings? I make no sense. I don't do ink drawings because I'm scared of pens. I'm too spoiled on digital art because you have all these opportunities to erase things and make layers if you fuck up. But what I was thinking about doing is like getting a sketchbook and a ballpoint pen and just forcing myself to consider my line economy and consider every stroke of my pen so I get good, as they say. Because when I paint, I have a tendency to like render things, right? And you know, it looks pretty, but it kind of ends up making you worse at art because you spend too much time rendering and not a lot of time doing the structural things of like your drawing and the perspective and the anatomy, because you're spending all your time just painting it. So I'm gonna try to go like a year without rendering anything. It's just gonna be pencil or quick pen drawings or digital sketches. And I know this is gonna end as soon as Deltarune Chapter 5 comes out, and then I'm gonna like do the thing that I always do, where I have to make a very detailed Deltarune drawing. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try for as long as I can until Deltarune comes out, I guess. I have to pee! I'll be right back. I have to pee really bad. I've had to pee for a while. I don't know how Freddie is dealing with her full bladder. Maybe there's pee somewhere in my house. I'll have to go check. Freddie is not gonna pee for the next week. She's doing the no piss challenge. No piss December. Ah! The flooding is actually Freddie's pee. Ew.
Ew, that's gross!
What's that smell? Why does it smell terrible in here? Is it me? What is that? Is it my trash can? It smells like BO in here. Why did you start YouTube? Because I lost control of my life. Why? Why are you back in here? What do you want? What do you want? Stop. Stop it! Let me smell? No. Maybe it's food. Maybe I have, like, food in the trash that doesn't smell good. It couldn't be the dogs, because I gave them both a bath yesterday. She can smell me through the chat. Feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas. Top 10 Christmas songs, go. What's my favorite Christmas song? My mom really liked, the Karen Carpenter Christmas album. So, it's not, like, my favorite, but it's really nostalgic for me. That one gets a pass. It's, like, tolerable, even though I hate Christmas music. But my real favorite, Christmas song is... It comes from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and it's Route 26. It's Route 216. Route 216. That's the best Christmas song that has ever been written, even though it's not technically a Christmas song, but it fucks. It absolutely fucks. You should look it up. If I put it on the chat or the video, I'll get a copyright strike for doing that because Nintendo. But it's a good song. Good song. The mold bowl got stuck to the clothes. It could be no, because my fridge is quite a distance away, and it's like sealed in the pot, so my fridge doesn't stink. That's the only dirty thing in my fridge. My fridge, other than the moldy soup bowl, is spotless. I'm not looking forward to opening that pot and cleaning. It's gonna smell really bad. I should probably get like a filter or like a mask to put on my face so I don't get like AIDS from the moldy soup. The Boney M one. There's a Boney M Christmas song. This is news to me. I've never heard of this. I love Mom Baker by Boney M. That's a Christmas song? How is that a Christmas song? Jingle Bell Rock hits depending on delivery. I like it when the woman with the really raspy voice sings Jingle Bell Rock. No, not Jingle Bell Rock. Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. That's the one with the girl with the raspy voice. Rocking around the Christmas tree. That one hits. That one hits really good. There's a whole Boney M Christmas album. God damn. God damn. Happy holidays, Kamikaze. Hope you've been doing okay. Britney Spears Toxic. That's not a Christmas song. Okay. I know that much. A live stream opening the molds. We could just do... You could do a live stream of me doing dishes. Like a proper trad wife. Neil Diamond Christmas album. I've not heard any of these. The South Park Christmas album is really good. My mom really liked that one too. We would listen to that one every Christmas. We went to a Best Buy one time when I was 12. And in the bargain bin was the South Park Christmas CD. And we had no idea what was on it. So we just like bought it because it was like $2 in the bargain bin. And we put it on, and holy shit, we were dying laughing. It was so good. Me and my mom used to quote that shit all the time. Her favorite was, you can suck all the dick you want and still be a virgin. the Kenny song. You can suck all the dick you want and still be a virgin. Mary! She liked that one. She also liked the Oh Holy Night one by Eric Cartman. No, she liked the dreidel one too. She loved the dreidel song. That's a good Christmas album. It goes really hard. Ah, it hurts! The best Christmas album is the MF Doom Cookin' Soul mixtape. What the fuck? Jada. Wait, no, it goes, I have a little dreidel. It's small and made of clay, but I'm not gonna play with it because dreidels fucking gay. My mom loves that shit. Oh, I guess I have to listen to the album at least once, just for her. God damn it. Toby Fox should make a Christmas album. He should. I'd listen to that so hard. It would dominate my Spotify Wrapped again. My Spotify Wrapped is gonna be ruined again this year when Chapter 5 comes out, but I'm ready for it. I don't even care. He can shit on my Spotify Wrapped any day of the week. You ever heard We're Not Gonna Take It by Mariah Carey? It's a silly cover and it's hilarious. I've never heard that. No, I have not. Am I too late to the colonoscopy? Did she already do it? We talked about it for the first hour. I talked about my results. I talked about the importance of getting a colonoscopy. You should get one while you're between 25, before you're 30. It's really important. It's a joke, but it isn't. Like, you should really, you know, take care of your health, because doctors aren't going to. Fuck, you're cute. Thanks! Let's see. Oh, it's 4:30. I should probably... I don't know what time the pet store closes. And I want to get the boys... I want to get the boys some gifts, because Bishop told me to. And Bishop is smart, so I do what he says. So I'm gonna skedaddle. I'm gonna go. It was nice having this, little stream with you guys. It did improve my mood quite a bit. Just getting out of my own head and telling you guys about my colonoscopy. Again, it's not a joke. Get a colonoscopy while you're, you know, starting at 25, because your doctors aren't gonna warn you like I'm going to warn you. But, do you answer your emails? I get a lot of mail, unfortunately, so I don't really answer all of them. I try to answer as many as I can. So, I do read all of them, though. So I do read all the emails that you guys send me. I just don't have time to respond to all of them, because I get, like, hundreds a week. But, Merry Christmas. Merry Chrysler, you guys. It was fun hanging out with you guys. I'm gonna go get fucking dog toys. I'm gonna go brave the torrential rainfall and ruin my hair by getting dog toys. Have a good one. Hug your parents. Hug your mom. This might be your last Christmas with your fucking mom, so hug her really tight. Tell her you love her. Have a good Christmas with her, even if you're in a shitty mood. Just do it for her, okay? Moms are important. Alright? Bye-bye. Love you. See you back. Feliz Navidad!